Away we go. Lord of the Rings Monday. We're back. October 7th, 2024. Um, who would like to start with the recaps?
I,
Uh,
yeah,
we
Pastor,
got,
you weren't here last week, were you?
Nope.
I was not, but I did watch the video.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we, we got what we could from being washed away. Um, we, on our way towards Fornost, we got to camp and Artemis bagged a gigantic wild boar, um, which we smoked and made into other delicious foodstuffs. Um, and we got into Fornost,
Not into.
not
Oh,
into,
well, I
above.
the rules. Put it
Like
that
we were climbing and I thought we got in, but we were on top of it.
way. We got into some ruins under the tower. That's accurate.
Yeah, we did get in the tower.
Put some time in there. Faster.
Uh-huh.
Chasing the shiny things.
And there was a rat, um, and dreams, bad dreams, and I think we got enough information for the moment and we were heading to Bree in order to send a message to Rivendell and see what it is that they want us to do from that point on.
Sounds about right.
We did find three more rings of soldiers to take back on our way. And we found out there are possibly underground tunnels that the orcs are using that we can go in.
Yeah, we did some five-star staking out for sure.
Stalkers.
Hmm.
Stalkers. All these
Well, that was our mission to stalk.
all these evil orcs being misunderstood for their evil nature.
Yeah, all they want is to have families and settle down and be evil over in Mordor.
Don't know what that's about.
And eat hobbits.
Hobbits. I do want to eat hobbits. That is accurate. Let me eat some hobbits. So, that said, the company had settled, I think. I think you guys were in here somewhere and somebody was down this way. Maybe? No. The whole company had come across, if I remember correctly.
We'd
I'm
gotten past that part and we're ready to go.
ready to go. So we're heading south, right?
Yep,
My dice.
as sneakily as possible.
It's my dice.
Definitely.
What happened to my dice?
I
Wow.
told you one day they're going to get lost mysteriously. This may be the day.
Oh, they're under my monster manuals. Oh, I'm not. Oh, that's just more monster manuals. That's amazing. Hmm.
Last year, Ohioans voted
Oh,
overwhelmingly.
stop. I don't want to hear about this.
This year, the elect of the states.
I don't want this stuff. I just want music. Thank you. I'm not paying for a YouTube subscription. I'm not doing it. Well, looks like I have to get a new pair or new set. Oh, I found them. You know where they are?
Where
By the orcs. They're hiding by the orcs.
filthy little orcs, they stole it from us.
All right. Perception checks as y'all try not to go across. All right. Got my rolls. What y'all doing?
Sneaking.
Sneaking. Sneaky. Talking about which way you guys are going, because last I checked, you guys were looking through here. Oh, that's right. Somebody had
Mhm.
infiltrated this part here,
Mhm.
got some information, and came back out. I remember.
Yes.
So from here, we're heading down this ridge line and
Mhm.
heading towards south, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, um,
Making our way down south. Do 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 do.
wrong game. That's not this game. Um, let's see. Let me get my map back up. I just lost it. That's the shot. There it is. Ah, yes, here we go. So from Forno's heading south. Let's do this. Okay. Wide plains. Oh my goodness, it's the Aerolingus song. All right. Traveling checks, guys.
Okay.
I've already I'm sorry. We were doing a stealth. Go ahead and roll your stealth, please.
15.
Okay.
20.
10
20.
and a 10 for Alstace.
Okay. Well, um, as you guys are leaving and going down the ridge, you hear someone have a loud, almost a bark sound, and you hear some laughter. And as you look up in that direction, you see an orc pulling himself up, and his one of his captains kicking him in the butt, telling him about walking too close to the edge. Of course, this is being said in dark speech oh
Black
god,
speech.
black speech. Thank you. So I can't remember the game I'm in either. All right, what do y'all do when you?
I'm gonna
Dark
hope they don't
speech.
see us.
Underdark. Something else. What's it called?
That's on
So I'm gonna hope they don't see us and keep messing with each other.
downstairs.
Same thing.
All right, you come off the cliff and you start heading south. Go ahead and let's do our travel checks right here. Anwen is not here. I'm gonna roll for her. I think she has a +7. Oh, that's a 14. That's not good.
Ooh. Dirty 21.
21 for fast red. Anastasia.
12.
That's not good. And then that actually fits. And then
Um,
darkness.
I'm doing
as he hears
hunting,
these
right?
as he hears these rolls, Fastred looks up into the sky, checking for rain clouds.
16. 16.
Okay, so hunting will come later. However, as you guys are coming off the ridge, let me change the screen here a little bit because something had just happened. And I think we had agreed that from here to here is 600 yards, which would probably make that maybe 300 yards from that. But you get to this copse of trees. And within this little gap right here is you run right into them. And they look up and they go, "Rrr." And in deep speech, they look at each other and then they say, "Elf's on the menu, boys." Initiative. Be right back.
No.
Oh dear. And my pen just ran out. That's not a good sign.
Oh dear. By the brook.
Dear.
Okay, I need a marching order, by the way. I should have asked for that first.
Uh, well, right now we're running like bats out of hell away from the oncoming goblins.
Well, I still need a marching order.
Uh,
I'll go first.
You're
I
leading,
got a 20 on initiative, by the way.
so you're leading the way.
20 or 21?
Who would be behind you?
I think that we were having Um, maybe it was Artemis and Callan up front and Nalisteus in the rear.
I think that's.
Nalisteus and Artemis in front. It seems like we had one elf on each.
I think
And
that's accurate. Sounds accurate. Okay. I'll set that up just a second. Grabbing my trees. Grabbing my trees. Need some standalone trees. How to make those? Oh,
I have some. I just have to make them. They've been sitting on my to-do list over here. So that's my procrastination.
you're fine. I ain't managed. Right. That actually works. Let's go. Can you tell I'm excited?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. There you go. That's works. Works. God. What the hell is that? Where'd they come from? I don't know, man. But it looks like we have food on the menu. Dibs on the elf ears.
These are orcs.
A mixture. Goblins and orcs. There. And then I gotta put numbers on them. Okay, so we had Talon and who else in the front?
Um, Artemis.
Talon and Artemis in the front. Now Steas, and I guess Mr. Master Hobbit is in the back. I think that's right. So I'm throwing numbers on these guys. Then I'll be ready. Got some pens coming. I could finally paint on these things. I had writer's block today, so it's okay. Figure it out. Stop it. Number 12. Oh, there it is. 11 and 12 are going to be hard to see because they're not painted yet. But you guys can figure it out. I think. I'm not sure. Okay.
You overestimate me, sir.
Overestimating them because I believe anybody can do anything if they just try. Okay. And then we'll change the stop. Camera, lights, camera, action. Oh, that looks bad.
wow.
Yes. Yes, that does look bad. Uh,
Actually looks a little better, but it's off center. That is that everybody? 2, 2, 4.
that's
Wonder why
more
it
than
has such
everybody.
a
You
hard
need to take
time.
away a few of those over there.
Is it those?
Yeah, I think there might be some mirrors in there, and we're seeing more
Oh,
than the
look at
really
There
that
we go.
view. That is
That's better.
That's
nice.
much better for you.
I wish you could put the phone camera at the top there. If it was.
Well, my camera is not good. I think we talked about that.
Oh. Your phone camera, you said, is not good?
Great.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's Most stuff. I promise you, I was ready for this.
We could tell from the smile you had at the beginning.
You're just a hater.
Always.
I know. I feel it every time we play. All right, here we go. Work. Where is it? Ta-da! That. Give me this. So. Then I need one more thing. You know what else I need?
Huh.
I need the angle of what you guys are looking at. One more step, guys. I'm so sorry. So no, I wasn't really. Thought I was. There. The encounter said 50 orcs. I said, no, that's too many.
Yeah.
Can't be 50 orcs. Although we did have an encounter like that once. Remember that?
Yes, we did.
All right, cover your ears. All right, now I can see everything. And you guys are not looking down. Okay. All right, let's get initiative numbers down and I'll do the camera angles.
20.
20,
16.
Got an 8.
20, 16 for faster. 8. $16 and then 8 for Anastasis. And then would somebody please roll a d20 for Anwin at 3?
Okay. 17.
And then somebody for Talon at 3.
Still a 3?
Yes. I'm just using a base number because I don't have their character sheets. Now,
Oof.
what was
I
it?
rolled a 4.
So 7 total?
And no, 4 total. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, Lord. You got caught off. Oh. Guess who rolled a natural 20 on there? Could be one of the nice guys. Somebody's gonna get caught. All right, here we go. 20. So Artemis, you have a 20, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Fastrid and
16.
and Alan. That's the order I have.
So it should be Artemis, Onwin, myself, Alistaeus, and Callan.
Miss Artemis, will you please roll against me?
Okay. That is a 19.
You go first. You guys actually came around right here. I'm gonna pull you back some. Just to be more accurate. I will change the camera. There. Okay. You guys can come around the corner like, oh, hey, look at all the orcs. Right, and I'm gonna go overhead. All right, Artemis, what are you doing?
I am, and they're charging at me, at
They're
us.
they're they're getting ready to. They saw, Elf is on the menu right now. You guys are on the
Okay.
left-hand side of the screen right there. I'm gonna grab the
Who do I see?
it's terrible resolution.
Do any of them have bows?
Close.
Do any of them have bows? Yeah.
It's, I'll point them out.
With okay.
See if I can get a little bit better focus. A little bit. Okay. Um, Bowman, Bowman, Bowman.
Okay. And who can I see a leader of sort? Any kind of a
That's him right before barking at them. Before him up.
And do we
before
see
his
a
partner?
compass of any kind?
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, the compass.
Do we see a compass of any kind?
Put it away. Hold on. Right. South. Orange. Hello? That's fast. Hello?
What did you say?
North is this one. So,
North is that way? Okay.
yeah, like, I'm trying to find the thing. Keep going, I'll grab it. Thank you for the-
I mean, that's simple enough. It's the north is north
Yep.
on the screen anyway.
Yeah. All right. What do you got, Hermes?
Um, number 2 on high ground, Archer. I want to aim for him first.
So, oh, by the way, you all got get a shadow point from this.
Gain a shadow point.
So I am at 3.
I am at 3 as well. Good.
I'm at 2 somehow.
You didn't have a dream, did you?
No.
That'd be why.
Hold on. Mhm. 3 shadow points. All right, so 13 plus 7. It's a 20 to hit. Hello?
Yes, that hits.
Oh. No, actually I cannot.
What about now?
That was good.
What about now?
That's good too.
Okay, good. All right, keep going.
Um, so it is the 8 plus 4, that's 10 plus the 6 for me going first is 10, that's 16 damage.
Ow.
I'm gonna do it again.
Alright.
And that is a 23 to hit
That hits.
with uh 1, 5 and another 10 damage.
Ow. How do you do it?
Oh, well, I mean, might as well right neck.
Right in the neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the offhand or the bow, regular bow.
You are right here. Yeah, you have line of sight.
I'm gonna go for the
You would have
that
to
guy.
hold on. You would have to have moved to hit number 2. So where would you like to be?
I would have had to move to hit number 2.
Correct. Because of a line of sight, you would have shot through town.
All right, so move me to a point where I can see basically.
Okay.
Okay. And the guy number 1, it looks like he's on high ground, but he's melee dude.
Correct.
Okay. Sure then for my last shot.
Okay.
And that is only a 17 to hit with 4, 8, 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And that's all I got. 3 arrows down.
All right. It's number one. Okay. And then it's their turn. And who speaks orc?
I
Everybody?
do.
Okay, they're talking about capturing you guys and taking you back to Fornost.
Oh
So
God,
You'll never take us alive, Copper.
these
they
two
wanna they wanna take us with them. They're planning on bad things.
you move 10 feet. Are you gonna stay here?
Let me see. I'm gonna. Can I go? Can I? That's a little hill behind me, right?
Yeah, there's a hill right here. There's two guys right there.
Um, I'm gonna. No, I'll stay there.
Okay. All right. So these two are gonna take shots. That's a 15. I have a choice between Talon and no Artemis and Anwin. Anwin. He's going to shoot you. Okay, so let's see. Yep. All right. Does 5 points of piercing to you. The second one takes a shot. He misses, not by much though. Flies past you guys. Then he's gonna come down by 10, 15, 20. He's gonna attack Talon. The spear does poorly. These two are gonna come running. He's actually gonna try to grab the archers. Nope. Oh, wow. Somebody's doing the matrix moves. All right. So now I need to check distances. Those two are going to stay there. He's an archer. He's going to stay there. So he's going to move 6.
The leader is number 7.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. The leader's right here. Sorry. So that is
Who's that?
number 4.
Number 4.
Force this out of the way. I feel like I'm struggling today. I don't know why. There. That's a good place to keep it. All right. Number 2 leave it there. He'll just come back up on the hill after he shoots. There, out of the way. Okay, so number 9. That's 6 for him. Use the rest of his movement to cut off this exit. That'll be 9. Then 4 is just going to come here and stay here. Barking orders. Number 3 is going to head north. Yeah, he's that way.
Is he already? No, he's not completely out of sight yet.
Not yet, no.
Oh.
I've never used the roller just to be sure. Yeah, here. It's gonna go this way and then dash here. He's just out of sight of his range. He can dash if he wants. No, they're just gonna come here as part of the dash action. Okay. Anwin, you're up. So Anwin has the ability to inspire people. And the person that's after her is Fast Rich. So Fast Rich is going to give you inspiration as a bonus action.
Cool.
Um,
Thank you, Wyman.
I think she wants to risk moving out of the way. So she's going to provoke an attack of opportunity, and the guy misses. And she's just gonna hit, she's gonna shoot that one. And roll 2. Not good. Okay, she only has 1 attack, right? I think that's all she has. You guys
I think
remember?
so.
Okay.
I
That's
don't know.
Bastard.
Oh, okay. I guess I will take the spot that Onwin was in.
Okay. So you gotta move
I'm
up 5, 10, 15 feet.
just going to squeeze right in there, and I'm going to make an attack on number 7, the one that she just shot.
Hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Rod,
Oh, oh,
okay, because I am not there. Hola.
Hey there.
How are you?
hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Sorry about that. I was away from the computer.
Oh, okay. No worries.
You can see on screen what's going on. So wait, did we already? Nope, he hasn't gone yet. Okay, that's perfect. So currently, Master Talent, they had gone south, um, into and run into some woods so they can continue um going south towards Bree, and they wound up hitting hiding in these woods. But when they turned a corner, there's a contingent of orcs and goblins in there,
Whoops.
and they were talking about the elves is on the menu now, so that's where we are. So Artemis took the archer that was up here down out, excuse me, out. You have number 1 actually engaged with you. Number 6 is a tile away from you. These 2 archers are, plucking away as they can. This guy's trying to block escape this way. These guys are holding court. This looks like the leader. And there's a guy just at the edge of vision. Yeah, you can barely see it. There's my finger. So he's just outside of vision there. See if I can fix that. There he is. That is running away. Who knows? Maybe
Oh,
it's going to get salt and pepper or something. I don't know.
Right.
Okay. So we're currently at Fastra's turn. Fastra is executing his attack.
Yes. So I'm going to take a swing, two-handed with my sword.
And your sword is glowing, by the way. So is everyone else's that has one of those orcs blades.
Okay. Um, so at advantage, 24.
24, yeah, that hits.
That is D8 plus 4. So that's 10 slashing damage and 3d6. 8 sneak attack damage. So 18 total on number 7.
Ouch. Well, he's not doing too good. He's hurting. So is that
And that's the end of my turn.
okay. All right. So now Nalasteus, you are right here. You're not currently engaged with anyone yet.
Okay. Where would I have to, would I be able to get somewhere where I would have line of sight for a ranged attack on that one that's heading back up toward foremost.
So Bree is in the way if you're standing here. This is line of sight if you can get to here, but then you'd be risking getting close to him. So there's this option, and then there's also, nope, not there. You'd almost have to come this way. No. So right here, it's this tree is blocking you. I'll bring this up there. So there he is. So this tree is blocking anywhere up here. Right, oh, my hand's there. Yeah, up here, and then this tree. There we go. This tree, this blocks line of sight. But all the way over here,
Hmm.
right here,
Yeah,
is line of sight.
okay.
You just be close to this guy right here.
Then Nalisteus will yell to the party, should I take the runner?
Yes. I don't know what that means. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Where's the runner at? Oh, he's all the way out there. Well,
He's all the way out here. He's out there. Let me see if I can get him back on the screen. There he is. Yep, that's his edge right here.
Yeah, so I should be fine with if my bow's range is 150 on.
25 feet would be right here. That's that. Maybe this.
So he'd still be within range, right?
Correct. He is 12 plus 4, so 16 inches times 5. So 30, so 90 feet, I think. Is that right?
Okay. And then for the bow, do I have my proficiency bonus and dexterity bonus to hit?
Correct. And plus any, is it magic? Is it a +1?
No, my bow is not.
Okay, yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Dexterity.
Okay. All right, so firing away. 10.
10. Phew, just missed him.
Okay. And I have another attack.
Correct.
So same thing. 16.
That hits. No damage.
And that's the D8 and no other bonuses there, right?
It's D8 plus your dexterity bonus.
Plus, oh, okay, that's cool. 8.
8. Ow. Stumbles, but he's still going.
Damn.
Is that your turn, sir?
Um, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna raise the level of this camera so that we can see more. That's right. I'm gonna blind you guys with my fingers. There it is. So now you can see bad guy here, right here, and then you can see Mr. Nalastace there. And this is Anwin. Okay. Yep. Okay, cool. That was your turn, correct?
Yep.
Talon. Wait, I'm gonna back up a second. Now let's and forgive me, Talon. I know I jumped to you. Master Nalastace, aren't you an elf?
I am.
Couldn't you use a magical success on that first hit?
Yeah, I could have.
What do you guys think? Should I go back? For the sake of
Sure.
for the sake of a new player? What do you think, Talon?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right,
Mhm.
roll. Let's roll. It's a hit, automatic hit, magical success. What do you want to do with that magical success?
Um, well, if I've
Take
already
him
hit,
down. Take
yeah.
him down.
Okay, so I would want to kneecap him. Um, Try to completely limit, if not nullify his ability to continue up toward Fornost.
So magical success, max damage. Roll a d8 again.
6.
Plus your modifier of 11 of 3. Was it 3?
That included my modifier.
Okay, so 6,
Yep.
8 is 14, correct?
Yeah.
That's just like, how do you kneecap him? Other than
I guess I kneecap him in the base of the spine instead.
there you go.
Oh, you killed him. Nice, even better.
Yeah.
All right, so just remember you use magical success for today.
Yep. I've got one left until we have a long rest.
Perfect.
Nice.
Now we're at talents.
Okay, so where am I again? Sorry.
You are right here, engaged with this one, 5 feet away from this one.
Okay, so and they're both orcs.
They are. These are orcs. And these are goblins.
Okay, so orcs are one of my favorite enemies, I believe. Yep. Okay. Now, so has that orc that's in front of me, number one, has he actually tried to attack me yet?
He has not, but he has been. Oh, that I take that back. He did try to attack you. He
Oh,
missed.
okay. Okay, so he already. Okay, so I don't get my sneak attack then.
But he is damaged already.
Okay.
Artemis,
Yeah, so I'm just gonna swing. No, so is my fell sword, is that magical or is
it,
that considered magical?
for purposes of mechanics, it is considered a magical weapon.
Okay.
And it does apply that extra damage because it's fell.
Okay. So I guess first thing I do is just see if I hit.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so I rolled 12 plus let's see here, my fell sword, so plus 7. So that's 19.
19 that hits. Roll damage.
Okay, 1d6 plus 4. 1d6. 2 plus 4 is 6. Yeah, so that's my first attack.
Right. Does it do more damage because it's a fell weapon?
Oh, because it's a fell weapon, let me double check that. No, only on a critical hit.
Okay. Now does
And then, but because he's one of my favored,
right.
do I get any extra damage to these guys? Add wisdom modifier to damage rolls. Okay, so my wisdom is 3. So what was that? So 4, 5, 6. So 7, 8, 9.
How do you do it?
Oh, oh, nice. Oh, he attacked me, and I guess I just held up my sword, and I kind of parried it with my sword, and I just bring or with my shield, sorry, and then I just bring my sword kind of slicing up across his chest.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, so I still get another attack.
correct. So you have this guy that's 5 feet away.
Okay,
This guy that is engaged with both Artemis and Festert.
but that one's a goblin, right?
This one is a goblin.
Yeah.
Goblin orc.
I'm gonna go after the orc. I'm gonna move up one. I assume I haven't moved yet.
You have not.
Okay, so yep. Then for my bonus action, I am going to use Gleam of Wrath Virtue.
Okay.
So I get as bonus action, I can make my melee weapon emit dim light and
Oh,
deals radiant damage instead of normal.
oh.
Mm.
Yeah, on a critical hit, I add 1 weapon damage dice as extra radiant damage on a critical hit. So let's see if I get a critical. Oh, I wish I had a camera. I wish I had a camera because I just rolled a 20.
Nat 20, I believe you. All
Yeah.
right. Max
You
damage.
spoke it
Congratulations.
into existence.
Yeah. So, okay, so let's see here. My fell sword is 1d8. Oh, no, 1d6. No, what is 1d8? Oh, I rolled the wrong one the first time.
Well,
That's okay. That's okay.
so it's max damage, 8 damage on the first die.
Oh, okay.
Roll again.
So 1d8 again. So that's a 7 plus 4 is extra 11 plus 8, which was the max. So that's 19.
Ow. Yeah, how do you
And
do?
then plus he's at work.
Yeah.
And oh, it's my foul sword. So I can roll 2 additional damage dice
Do
on
it.
a critical hit. Okay, let's just he's gone.
Just roll the damage. I want to see what you got.
Okay. So 2 additional dice. So I rolled a 2 and a 4. So additional 6 plus because I use my now for the radiant damage, I get 1 extra dice, 5 on top of that.
He is grabbing any old excuse to add one. He's and because I ate chili for dinner last night, I get an extra two.
Now, just to be clear, Nalasteas, and I'm just doing this for the sake of teaching. Every character has an action and a bonus action on their turn.
Mhm.
And you can intersperse also movement. I'm sorry, action, bonus action, movement. You can break up your turn as move, action, move, or in any combination. You can do that in any combination. Also, you can intersperse a bonus action if you have an ability that gives you the bonus action at any point, even between an action. So just so you know that. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
So if I can finish my movement. So who's that number? What's number is that above number 5? I think is that number 5?
that's
Oh no,
number.
what to your left? Yeah, what's that guy?
That's five.
Okay, and then what's above him?
This is four.
10.
No, just to your left.
That's
Yeah,
10.
that guy.
Okay.
He's a goblin.
Yeah, that is correct.
Can I move back a couple spaces?
Uh-huh. 10.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, there we go.
That's 20 feet total that you moved.
Okay, that's perfect because I get 30 speed.
Okay.
Yeah, and then that's it for my turn.
All right. We're back at the top. Artemis, you're engaged with two goblins, one here, one here.
I'm gonna swipe him with my sword this time. I haven't used a sword in a long time. And that is 14 to hit.
Uh, yeah, that hits. No, what are you hitting? 7 or number 8 or number 7?
Oh, I'm sorry. 7 is right in front of me, right?
Correct.
I'll do 7. And what is it? A D8 plus 2. It's not an orc. It's a goblin.
Correct. Goblin. They're considered orc kind, by the way. Goblins are considered orcs.
Oh,
So does that mean we get to apply our orc
That is correct.
bonus? Okay.
okay.
They have that creature type orc.
So this would be then a where's it at? Oh, I rolled the wrong damage. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then the second swipe.
Hold on.
I did the one we had.
This counts as fast routes. I just want you to know that, okay?
Okay. All right, one faster. And then the second one within my reach is 18 plus 7 to hit. And then
7 ahead, okay.
that is a 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Nice.
Damage against number 8. Yeah, that's good.
Um, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Right there. Now it's their turn. These two are going to take shots. Do they have line of sight? They do. Oh yeah, they do. 2 shots. Because you took out their friend, George. You killed George.
Yeah.
They have bows too, those guys?
Yeah, the 2 guys I told you. Yeah, they whiff and they hit the tree next to you and the rock to your left. Okay, but they're gonna move. They are going to move. George, we're coming for you, buddy. Come
I'm coming, Elizabeth.
here. So they would. This guy, he's gonna be here. This guy's gonna be here. All right. This guy's actually gonna come up. Trying to take out. I'm telling you, man, you hit George. They're not happy. Okay, so he's gonna roll. That's where are you? There it is. 15. Does that hit you now, Sis?
Not sure. I have a 15 AC.
So that does hit. Okay. So he's swinging with a scimitar style weapon. So that's a D8 plus his dexterity. I have a D8 out here. I do, but it's the wrong kind. I have a D8 with the north, south, east, west on it. Oh,
Nice.
4 points of slashing, which does nothing. I mean, relatively. And number 8 is going to take a swing at Artemis. 12. I don't think he's going to do it. But let's take on the little one. Find the halfling. So that's number 5 and number 10. You're going to grab the halfling.
Hey,
No.
16 and a.
Oh no.
16 hits me.
Okay, so 16, he picks you up. And he's going to run away.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You put me down this instant.
You makes for a great treat. Then he's going to do this. So let me move him. He's going to move 15 feet. He's going to grab the halfling from him. And he's going to move another 15 feet back.
What?
He passed him. He's at the 10, the 5.
All right.
They're playing hot potato with Fastred.
So I'm going to do this. Just so that it's just not confusing. That guy's dead, so it doesn't matter where that number is. All right. There we go. So Anwin is like not my friend. And he does have a line of sight, and she is on high ground. She's going to give an inspiration to. No, wait, you already have one Master Fast, right?
Used it last turn.
You did? Well, she's going to give it back to you because you're being held, and she missed. Oh my God, she missed as she shot. She probably should have
no.
shot that. She could have hit you. So that's just the GM being dumb, not her. Okay, that was her turn. And now faster.
Okay. I'm gonna. Am I like restrained as well?
Yes, you're currently restrained. You can use your acrobatics to try to get out.
Okay. I was gonna say if I wasn't exactly restrained, I was gonna reach into my backpack, bring up my frying pan, and clobber him.
You know
But
what? Do me a
acrobatic.
favor. Do me a favor. Roll a deck save from the first time you got grabbed. I want to check something.
Okay. Deck save is +7.
You just hit 12.
14.
Yes, you still had your sword. Okay. You still-
Okay. So acrobatics. Acrobatics. 18.
You're no longer
Nice.
restrained. You have your full movement. You've used your action. You have your bonus action left. What are you doing?
Um, Bonus action disengage
Okay.
and run back to the group.
25 feet, right?
Yes, because I'm a tiny hobbit.
Now, 1, 2, 3 goblins in the way of your friends, just so you know.
Well, okay, can I make it to that tree on my 5?
This one?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely. You can make it to the other side of the tree, actually. You can wind up right here.
Cool.
So that was your action, your bonus action, that was your move. That's it, correct?
That is correct.
Now, Stairs, hi. You have one guy that's engaged with you.
Okay, and that's a goblin.
That's correct.
Okay. So I'm switching, shouldering my bow and unsheathing Rista.
Uh-oh.
Is that so? I'm not sure if that's a full action, if that's a
No, it's not. Not in this
okay.
world.
So, so I'm gonna have 2 attacks, a move, and a bonus action.
Correct.
Okay, so I attack first.
Okay.
10 to hit.
And the hit does not hit, unfortunately.
Try to get him on the backswing. Attack again. 21.
One. That does hit, sir.
Okay, and so that's the D8 plus 2 for my fighting style, plus 1 because it's wrist up. And then do I also get my strength bonus on damage?
That is correct.
So plus 5.
Uh-oh. Do it.
6.
6 total.
6 total.
Damage is damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's next? Second attack?
Um, I think that's it. I had my 2 attacks. I want to
Oh, okay.
remain engaged with him.
All right. No. Sorry, I dropped something on my mat over here. Okay. Talon, you were right here.
Okay, and where did Bastard go?
Bastard is over there.
Okay, so he was able to get out. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot number 5.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put away my shield and sword,
Okay.
and I pull out my bow.
Okay.
And yeah, let's plunk him. 15 plus 7 is 23 or 22. Okay, so 1d8 plus 4. 7 plus 4 is 11.
Okay.
Let's see, what does this bow do? Crit? No, I didn't crit. Okay, so 1d8. Oh, plus he is an orc fellow. So I get an extra wisdom modifier. So plus 3. So that's 14 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Number 5 has not been hit yet.
Okay.
Right.
So that was my first shot, and I just do quickly two arrows into him.
Okay.
Oh my God! Another nat 20.
All right.
Nice.
That's damage.
Yay.
Roll all
Jeez.
those
Go get him.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna hurt him. He's dead, right?
You're pretty much.
Yeah. Let's not drag it out and have me roll everything. So yeah, the first shot I just shoot him in the chest, and the second shot I just threw it right through his mouth as he's yelling, "Oh!"
All right. So sorry. I promise not distracted. I had an orc, or excuse me, troll fall off of his base, and I was trying to fix him because he
Oh no!
may or may not show up. So I had to fix him, and while I was fixing him, I spilled glue on my mat. So,
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no. That's not good.
so
Well, now he's stuck there.
Yeah. Now you can't use them.
oh no, I see.
In
He'll
quicksand.
be there every game, stuck there to the thing.
Here with
He's in
my,
he's in quicksand. We can just stand back and fire
Yeah,
arrows.
exactly.
okay. Now,
So,
number 5 is gone.
yep. And that's it for me.
Artemis, you are up. You are right here next to this guy.
Oh, I'm gonna chop his head off.
Mm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That is a swing and a miss, I'm sure. That is a 9.
Oh, okay. That does
Hello?
9 does not hit.
Okay. The second one is a 14.
Okay.
And then the damage is
Oh, you son of a.
7.
He's falling, guys. Bastard.
I've heard of a
Here.
7th son, but never a son of a 7.
7 damage, right?
Uh-huh.
Number 8. All right, he's still hanging on.
He's still hanging on.
Wow.
What can I do with a bonus action? Can I do
Offhand attack.
yeah, but what is that?
That's your
What?
dagger. That's a fist. That's a smaller. It's a smaller weapon with a light property.
I don't have anything with a small weapon. However, I do have my fist. Add to that.
Give your what?
My fist. I just want to
Wait,
hit
wait,
him.
wait, wait a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
It-
Kick him or something. Yeah.
Isn't your enemy the orcs?
Yes.
And
Kick him in the nuts.
aren't you a warden?
Yes.
Do you have the same ability versus orcs as Talon does?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Shadow
get to add
Lord.
my wisdom modifier and
Did you do that already?
yeah, my wisdom modifier is just a 1.
Oh,
And I add that to damage.
I see.
However, I did get a natural 20 on a fist to the face,
Oh, perfect.
whatever that means. What do I add
Yes.
to do?
Was it probably a D4 for a fist? Is that correct?
I don't know. He's muted.
Oh.
Or I can't hear anything.
What did you say?
Said what? I'm trying to punch him in the face. What do I add?
Oh, you just roll your unarmed strike, which is your d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency.
Well, my strength is a 2 and proficiency is a 3. Plus it's an orc, so I get to add 1.
Okay.
So that's 6.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Okay.
So I guess 6.
What is your strength? That's 2, right? Is
My
your
strength is 2.
so you do 4 points of damage because it's double. That's pretty good.
So then 4 points plus my proficiency is 3, plus a 1 for my wisdom because it's an orc.
Oh, that's right, because you do plus for wisdom damage. Okay, so it's your when you do an unarmed strike, a fist strike, it's always your strength bonus. You have a strength bonus that's 2. Since
Yes.
it's doubled, it's 4, and
Okay.
then we'll add your wisdom, which will give it a total of 5. Okay?
So I don't add my proficiency.
No, not for damage. You know that.
Okay. So okay, then 5.
All right. So yeah, he's teeter tottering. Damn, just broke my nose. What's up? Um, so that was your turn. Are you anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay there.
So what do we want to do? Let's see, there's 5 against 4 right now. The odds should be in our favor. Um, he says no. Bonus action dash, and then he's gonna dash. So it's 12 inches away. Almost. He should be 2 more inches out. Okay. So put him here. Yeah. Okay. So he's out here somewhere where that ring fell. Okay. And then I just found some more glue. Son of a bitch. Sorry. I'm cursing a lot today. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Um, where am I? So right here, number 8. Yeah, he's gonna hit you because you punched him in the face. He didn't like that. 17. Okay.
17 is my AC.
7, 10 points of slashing, and then
Okay.
he's gonna punch you back because why not? uh, okay, there's the first one. Okay,
I can't see
Nice.
that at
there's
all.
the second one. Okay, you see them?
Yep.
That's
Double ones.
that's a nat 1 for missing. That's a nat 1 for a deck save. He's prone.
Oh my gosh.
So he swung wild at your face, hit me, and flesh
It's,
falls
it's
down.
like in the cartoons where he takes a swing and then just starts spinning.
Yep.
That's exactly what I would do in real life. That's yeah.
He's
Okay.
All right. So now this guy seeing his friend doing that, it's like, no, you're dude. You know what? I'll tell your mom what happened to you. Okay. So he's gonna run. Where's my ruler? I just had it. Use this one. Thank God I have 2. Okay. So that's 10 feet up. So it's there. So he's going to get just as far as the other guy. All right, so he's over here. There.
Uh-oh.
So this over to him. So you guys can see he's over there. And these two guys look at each other and says, dude, they just abandoned us. Let's go. All right. Dashing through the snow. in a one in a one bill pony sleigh. Okay. All right. So that's 6. So they're there at 5, so they can go another 4 inches out. I'll adjust the camera in a second. Okay, so they get there. All right, let me get these out of the way. And then I'll adjust the camera because we have one goblin here, one goblin here who hasn't gone yet. Oh my gosh. Let me take care of that. Anastasis.
Mhm.
This is terribly. Okay. So that's his number of just leave it right there. Okay, so he's number 6. All right, so over here are the 4 goblins. They went that way. I'm gonna move them up. As far as you're concerned, Anastasis, you have one goblin on you all the way over there. These guys are over here. So here's the big guy. Here's the one that came from over here. And then the 2 archers are over here. All right.
Okay.
So back to the top, I think. No, it's not. Not to the top, because that was their turn. Anwin. Anwin is asking you guys, what do you want her to do? Just have her shoot this and free you guys up?
Wouldn't that be a disadvantage?
Yeah,
I guess you could run up and stab it.
Poke it.
No, why not?
Why not? Let's run up, stab it
So
at advantage.
did we do the goblin that's engaged with Nalasteus?
Oh no, yeah, we did. He missed. You know
Oh,
what?
he missed.
That
Okay,
might
cool.
change things. Let me back up. So let me ask you guys. She could come over here at this prone guy, or she can shoot at this guy. What do you guys think?
I
I
think
think,
shoot at the Nalasteus one.
Okay.
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think so too, because she doesn't really want to move up and engage herself with
Okay.
someone she can shoot with a ranged weapon.
All right. So she's right there, right here, just off screen. She's going to shoot at that one.
Okay.
Shot. Yeah, she hits. And she has a D6 damage. That's number 9. Okay. So she does 7 points of damage. She's not gone. Then she's going to give advantage to Fast Red. And I think that's the end of her bonus. I think that's the last of them. Okay, Fast Red. You have inspiration.
Okay. So we have the prone guy and the one that's right next to Nalasteus.
Prone guy, one guy in Anastasis, and then these guys over here.
I guess I will put away my sword, take out my bow, and shoot the one that's next to Nalasteus.
All right. Shoot the one next to Anastasis. Let's do it.
Thank you, advantage. 14?
Yeah, it hits. Just
Okay. So that's 1, 6. 9 piercing and 9 sneak for 18.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
He's gone. All right. So that's that one. What are you doing, Fester?
Then I'm gonna make my way back to the rest of the group.
Right. See. That will put you there with this goblin.
Oh, the prone one?
Yeah, so you're right here. That would be 5 inches. This would be 5 inches. So anywhere this way. It's up to you.
Can I dash and pop over him?
You're gonna bonus action dash?
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna go around that guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 25, out of range. And then 25. There you go.
I'm back.
Yay.
Hobbits, I didn't know hobbits could run that fast, honestly. Pretty big guys run quick. Must be tea time or something. All right, let's see.
Very important. Can't miss it.
Now it's this. This there's one right here. Those guys went that way.
Yeah. So that 4 is an orc.
Yes,
And the one up on top of the rock is a goblin.
correct.
All right. I'm gonna yell to him because I have line of sight on him, correct?
Correct.
I'm gonna yell to him, stay and talk, and then I'm gonna try to fire a non-lethal shot with my bow to bring him down.
His language, dark speech, or black speech, excuse me.
I don't think that I do, but maybe we can make him talk.
I have dark speech.
You're trying to get him to stand too. Is that correct?
Say again?
You're trying to get him to stand too and come back and talk.
No, I'm trying to shoot him
Oh,
with a non-lethal.
Oh, I got you. Okay, go
Look.
ahead and fire.
Yep. A 10. Man. God. Did you get the 10 to hit?
The 10 does not hit, but you have a second shot, I believe.
So second arrow. 18.
18. 18 hits, no damage.
Okay. So what is that? D8. A 3.
3.
So it went way non-lethal.
So, and keeps going. All right. So that was now the stairs. Now we're at Talon, and Talon, you are right here.
Do I have a move as well?
Yes, you do. You can move.
Then I'm going to move toward the one I just shot.
10. You would be there. Okay.
So I have a speed of 30, so let me start moving forward as well.
So 30 would put you here.
And do I still have a shot on that guy?
Not at my sight because of the angle of this hill. He's the angle.
Oh, okay. So how far back would I have to be to get a shot on him?
I think if you, oh wow, yeah, you'd have to go that way because it's because he's up there.
Right. Yeah.
This rock is here.
Okay. But yeah, if I can move enough to the right, like towards direction 5, I guess, 4 or 5.
Uh-huh.
And if I still got a shot on him, I would like to do that.
Okay, let's move you there. That's where you were. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can see his top of his shoulders. He's going to have a +2 to his AC because of he's in partial cover to you.
No, he doesn't because of my bowl of Galadrium.
Well, there you go.
Yep. Okay, so let's see if I hit. 6 plus 7, 13.
13 hits.
Oh, perfect. So I'm going to do non-lethal as well.
Okay.
Non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So 1d8 plus 4. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus wisdom is 12. I think that's it. Yeah. So that's my first shot. Was 12 points of damage of non-lethal.
Ouch. Okay.
Is he knocked down?
He's stumbling. He's still going.
Okay, I'll take another shot at him.
Okay.
Same. So let's do damage. 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 3, 8, 9, 11. 11 points of damage.
He's down. We'll see what happens when you get to him.
Perfect. Are we gonna let the others go, I guess?
How many others are there running?
3?
There are 1, 2, 3 still running.
Yeah. Plus the one that's still prone uh beside you actually.
Say again?
Isn't there
Oh no,
one
or is it
standing next to me?
oh is he dead?
He's down.
Oh, okay.
See what happens when you get up there.
Yep. Okay.
And roughly how far are we from those cliffs or hills leading up to Fornos?
These right here. Oh, from the
Yeah.
hills and stuff.
Yeah.
Several hundred feet, and they're headed that way.
And you said 700 feet?
Several hundred feet.
Several hundred feet.
I'd have to bring the map up to show it to you. I can do that real quick. Give me a second. Bring. You guys are in these trees right here. This little. So. Oh, 300 or 400 feet from here to there.
Okay, but not very far for them to be able to raise an alarm.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All they need is a horn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we back at the top with Artemis?
You wanna what was that? The top ball as far as the turn? Talon took his turn. He got his 2 shots, he got his movement. So yes, we're back at the top. Artemis, you are here.
Right next to that guy. So I'm gonna try to finish him off. He's
Okay.
on the floor. Is he on tipped over? Right, so I'm just gonna stab down.
All right. Advantage.
7. Okay, advantage. Okay. Nope, that's 10 to hit.
That doesn't matter. He knocks your sword.
Second. Second. One is another 11 to hit.
No,
Nope.
fighting you off.
Well, I'm gonna punch him again
Okay. Go ahead. You're at advantage.
or kick him. Something. I'm at
Oh.
advantage. All right, so that's
Kick him. You're gonna commit assault. Go
14.
ahead.
And then there's a 19.
There you go.
It's roll damage.
And then that is my damage is just what a D4 for a fist. You said just my strength is 2
That's correct.
plus 1 is
3. Which one is it? 8. How do you do it?
Oh, nice.
really. So I'm just like sitting there wailing on his face till he's like not moves until he stops moving.
You know, you guys hear this, and you know, a little faster is actually seeing Artemis.
I ran out of turns. I don't have any more weapons. That's all I got.
She just sits there and does the grounded pound on this guy. Guy's not moving.
Um, I I think he's dead.
I
I
feel
think
like
he just
Ralphie in the Christmas story. She just
Does Bastard have to take a point of shadow for witnessing that?
You know, it's dreadful, isn't it? Why don't you make a wisdom save, bastard?
Oh
Okay.
no.
uh oof. That's only a 1. Okay. So that is D20 plus 1. 13?
So you're gonna have a different appreciation for her. Right. Okay, so now it's their turn. He dies. He's not. He's down. I gotta make a roll for him. Cool. Okay, so let's do that. Right there. All right, and then these 2 guys head off that way, so they're going to be further away. and where they are. So I'm going to use a D10. Actually, it's going to be a D20 to show where they. So they are 12 inches away. This one. And this guy does pull out a horn. He blows it.
Damn.
He runs off screen.
Damn.
And when you're up, everything anyone should do.
Go shield Fastred's eyes from further atrocities.
Cover your eyes, buddy.
I don't know.
No, she's over here. And was
Yeah.
right. So she does. I mean, she's going to say, "Faster, cover your eyes."
I put my hand over my eyes.
I mean, she does call out. You guys know what that horn means, right?
Yeah.
It means it's time to get out of here.
We take that orc prisoner, or do we get out of here?
Nalisteus will yell to Callan, should you and I take the captive and let the others get a head start?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Artemis or you
Yoke them up.
in
Let's
agreement
go.
with that?
Here. Going to give, I think. Is it her proficiency bonus? Yeah, she's used them all. Okay. She's comes here. That's 25. And she says, "Faster, come on, Artemis, let's go." That way, and then she'll move off screen another 6 inches. So she's 6 away from here. She's 6. Okay. Now, Faster, hi.
Hi.
Where you going?
I am going to say I'm going out. See you guys later. I'm going with Onwin and dash after her. It's time to leave. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I believe. All right. Now this. Hi.
Hey, okay, so I want to be able to get to the one that's down. That number 4 stayed. He stayed his ground while the others left.
He's out.
Okay.
I can put this 12 here.
Okay.
12s indicate that they're 12 inches from there.
Okay. Then I want to use as much movement as I can to try to get as close to that felled one as possible.
So that's 4, 5, 6, and then dashing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're there. So you're
Okay.
up to him. You unless you have a bonus action that you used your action to dash up to this guy.
Okay. Is grapple a bonus action? Could I try to
He's
take hold of him?
unconscious. You can pick him up. No problem.
I can pick him up, no problem.
Yeah, it's not because he's unconscious.
Oh, okay.
Can't fight you off. Although you can tell that he's not gonna live long if he's not given some kind of medical attention.
Shoot. Okay. Can a bonus action be starting back in the other direction? I'm just not sure.
You would have to have a bonus action that gives you that ability. So like Faster, it has a rogue ability that gives him a dash.
Yeah.
So you would have to move on your next turn.
I don't know of anything that I could do. I'll just kind of shake him a little bit, try to
Okay. All right.
maybe stop a wound. I'll try to stop a wound.
Got it. All right. Talon.
Okay, I'm gonna action dash up to where Nalisteus is
Right.
and help him pick him up and
Okay. So
and carry him back.
on the next round, you're going to be able to grab him and then carry him off, but you're not going to be able to dash because you're going to be carrying him.
Yep. That's fine.
6 inches each.
Yep.
All right. So I need to go back up to Artemis. Artemis, you're right here.
We're getting out of there, right?
That's what everybody's doing.
Yep. I'm gonna go with everybody else. If I can grab an arrow or two on the way, then that's it. If not, oh well.
Okay. You're here, so that's 6. And then another 6. So you're gonna be another 6 from here. Okay. So that's where you are. All right. So he is going to make another roll. Uh-oh. So he has 2 death saves so far, guys. All right. So, Anwin, she's gone. She's taken off. Bastard, you're running, correct?
Yep.
So Bastard is out of the way. Now, either Anastasius or Talon, I recommend somebody does a medicine.
Yeah.
Well, it would
I got a +2 to medicine.
go for it.
Then you do it then. Yep.
You know what? I am gonna use just to ensure that I get it done properly. I'm gonna use my Elven skill.
Okay.
And do a magical success on that.
Nice. So you get a nat 20 with that. Do you want him to be conscious or unconscious when you stabilize him?
Still unconscious but stable.
Perfect. Okay. So that was your action. You're going to have your move, but I'm going to hold your move because you're going to be moving with him, which makes sense.
Exactly.
So Talon, do you have anything you want to do with your action before you guys move him off?
And I use my action to stabilize him.
Yeah, you did use that. And that was Talon. I'm sorry. Nalasteus. I skipped Nalasteus. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. So from here, now Stas will, just ask Callan, what do we want to do? Just carry him as fast and as far as we can and try to
Yeah,
catch him.
I've stabilized him. Let's grab him, bring him back to the rest of the group and away from the incoming orcs.
Okay.
We're going to
So
go.
then I guess we would just be moving as quick
Yep.
as fast as we can back towards the group with the unconscious Callan.
So we're going to be doing an off the table series of moves. Okay. So you guys got him. You're going to be moving that way. So I'm going to come on back to the computer camera. We're going to be doing some a chase. You can see how that was cool. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
We got a few rounds, I think, because if they're like 300 feet away, yes, even with a dash, they're gonna. Hopefully, we should be able to get out.
So hopefully, we need
Yeah.
to depends how much this orc slows you down. There's that
Yeah.
that problem. Okay. So my question to it's bright over here. 1 second. Change to me. Okay. So Fastrid, Anwin, and Miss Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this back up. Okay, so you guys were fighting here. They took off that way. We know that it's about, I think we had said it's about 300 feet that way. So they're going to be running for a way before before a contingent can come run this way. And you guys are heading south. And you're going to be going downhill, which helps you out immensely. From here, are you going to wait for them when you get on the other side of the woods, or are you just going to keep going? Oh,
Who are you talking to me?
I was talking to all of you, but I didn't have the map up. I'm so sorry. So right
I'm gonna
here,
wait to, I'm gonna scout. If I'm ahead, then I'm gonna keep eyes up and I'm gonna wait for them.
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Go ahead and perception for scouting.
That is, are we near Bree? Am I in my lands?
You're in the north
Close
end.
to it? 17.
17. Okay, so ahead of you, at the edge of the forest, you see a cloaked individual standing there and waving at you to come on. He's human. He's human.
I'm gonna wait for everybody else so they can all have
Bastard.
look at this person too.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold on.
And
I'm
when
working off all that pork.
you need to work on that smoking issue you have so your lungs can be clear.
I will never stop smoking my pigs nor my cows. It must be done.
So um Anwen catches up with you and she points at the guy and she says, that's Talondale,
Talendil?
Ranger of the North. He's older gentleman. His beard is connected to his hair like this, coming down. Has no mustache, just a beard like this. He has a bow on his back, short sword in his hand, and he's telling you all to come on.
Okay. If Arnwin knows him, then I will trust her.
Okay. So um he starts to pull you three away. What do you three do when he's like, come on, let's go this way?
We got friends back there.
He looks back in the direction, and what are you two friends doing? Other than carrying an orc or a goblin in this case.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to catch up to the rest of the group at the moment.
Okay, clue.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my window for a minute there. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing is just trying to get to them.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I got glue on my glasses. I didn't know it was on there. That's amazing. Glue so that I can't close my little hand. Or my little I don't know what they call that. Where it sits on my face. Okay. Okay. Stupid orc or troll in this case. All right. So you catch up to them and you see them with another individual, and he looks at the orc and frowns at Anwin and you guys. He's like, you guys are asking for trouble in a rough, quiet voice. And he says, come on.
We don't ask. We demand.
Demands don't need to be made. And he starts pulling you guys out. Let's roll. Who's the one with the highest what is it, scouting or travel? Hold on. Yeah, scouting. Who's the one with the highest scouting? There it is.
Uh, uh,
Scouting.
Which
What
is,
is scouting again?
I think it's travel.
Travel?
Yes, travel.
I have
Not
plus
I.
three.
Plus three over there. Isn't Anwin the one with the highest travel?
Yeah.
Okay. Would somebody please roll for Anwin and add 7?
okie dokie.
Ouch.
Um, Never mind. My thing is loading. That's unfortunate.
Would somebody else like to roll?
Sure, I'll roll. And add 7.
Correct.
13 plus 7 is 20.
20. Yeah, so Anwin looks at Talon and looks or Talondale, excuse me, looks at Talondale and looks at you guys and says, "This way." He nods and heads in a path down into a gully that comes out this way. And I'm going to bring out the main map.
But before we do that, say, oh, hold on a second.
Okay.
The orc is stabilized, but I'm gonna bind him. I grab some rope, tie him up, and gag him,
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
and then say, okay, let's go.
What just happened? Why did it bring up a picture of seagulls when I clicked on the map of? That's just like the weirdest thing that's ever in all my time.
You mean Seagull the bird or Seagull the football team?
Not the ones from Seattle. The ones from Cleveland actually. Let's see. They can't win a game. They suck. Where's it at? Is this it? It's Brookwood. It's this. That's this. What? We don't need done one, right? Oh, here it is. Oh, Seahawks just grabbed my map and flew away, guys.
They do that with maps. They do that with food?
Yeah, we do that with footballs too. All right, here we
Small
go.
kittens.
Say again?
Small kittens.
Oh, I don't know. Depends. Let's there it is. Okay, good. Boom. Boom. All right, here we go. There's one else. All right. So we're gonna do a day of travel running. So I'm gonna roll a d20, and then everyone else is gonna roll their normal rolls that we have. I think somebody can give somebody else advantage as far as the travel if you have proficiency in it. I think that's how we've done it before. So go ahead and roll your travel, scouting, hunting, and um, the other one.
11.
11. That's not good.
10.
10. That's not good at all.
Travel. I got +3 is 13.
13. We're struggling, guys.
And 16.
16 is actually really good. What is your 16 for?
Lookout.
Lookout. Okay. I rolled a 6. So guess who wins? All
Good guys.
right. At one point, Talendale grabs Anwen, pulls her down over a hill, and tells all of you drop. You can hear off in the distance. They're pretty far away, but you can hear them blowing horns at each other as they're trying to scout. And some are blowing twice, others are blowing 3 times, but none of them in your direction. So they're out to the west. So they're off. Let's roll again.
Eh,
3 successes here.
Ooh, 15.
15. Okay.
14.
Okay.
11 again.
Okay.
18.
18. All right. And then somebody roll for Anwin for me.
And it's a +7.
Correct.
15.
Okay. So she has that's a total, right? So I have a 16, but you
Yes.
got 18 over there. And again, this time from the east. So they're trying to pincer you guys in and blockade you in. But with Towndale's 18, I believe there was another 18 over there, correct? Someone
Yeah,
else.
I had no status at an 18.
So both of you are able to get you guys into a gully and hide down in there and run across it to avoid them. Last one, guys. Here we go. I rolled a die. What do you guys get?
16.
Okay.
I got a 23 for me
Ooh.
and a 26 for Anwin.
Okay.
And a
And I
19,
have an 18.
and a
Yeah.
and a 19 for Nalistas.
Nice.
All right. This time, using the gully, you're an old wash, I guess you could call it. You're able to
No, not again.
you're able to get into this area just to the northeast of that road. It's not raining. And let's see. Okay, so expectations. He is happy to see a hobbit because he is fond of them. He is also happy to see the Ranger of the North, Miss Anwin, who's a friend of his, and then he has something else that he does. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. He takes you into a small cave in the area, pulls you all in, and he calls the those who are of good strength to help him pull a rock over to just roll it over to the entrance, not necessarily to block it, but just to create a blind, and then pulls everybody to the back about 30 feet into the cave, along with this orc who's bound and awake and looking around at everyone, trying to chew through his mouth bandage. To me, the bound around the binding around his mouth. What do y'all
Do
do?
we need him awakes yet?
Well, we can question him now that we're in a cave.
Well, he did. He did. His eyes are open.
Yeah, he's awake.
He's looking at you.
All right. Now Aletheus will draw Rista. Um, can I moderate the light it gives off?
Sure.
Okay. So just a low light, just to show the goblin, because it is a goblin, not an orc, right?
Now there is another sword that's glowing blue in here. Just so you're aware. Somebody else has one of those.
It's
Um,
tucked away though.
Huh?
It's in sheathed.
Okay. All right.
And I think mine is too.
Yep. There's three of them, I think, in the party.
So I
um,
don't know what mine's going to do. Hobbits are not very intimidating creatures.
So, Master, I think that was Anastas.
yep.
Yeah.
So do I speak this under dark speech
Dark
as
speech?
well?
Black,
Dark speech.
Back speech.
black speech.
Is it all is it something all elves do, or is it something else?
I believe it's I believe Talon or Callan. I keep calling him Talon. Callan and Artemis. I think they speak Orc.
I speak, yeah, I do speak black speech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so now Steus will say to Callan, um, please let our guests know that the backside of its throat won't glow if it tells you the truth.
Okay, so I translate that.
And now Steus has the point of that sword on the goblin's neck. I'm not sure if I got there.
He looks at y'all, shakes his head, and leans back.
So should we unbind or ungag him so they can talk at this point?
If he's shaking his head before we ungag him, now Steus would like to just draw a little bit of blood along his neck.
Okay.
Pulls away.
Does he look scared at all, or is he
Oh, he
just?
looks very scared.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely afraid. But he pulls. I mean, it's a natural reaction. Somebody just cut my throat. Ooh,
Yeah.
pulls away.
Okay.
I don't know. Anything else to do but try to talk to him? What do y'all think?
Yeah. Well, so what do we want to know from this guy? Because I missed the beginning there, so
Hmm.
I'm not sure what you guys have accomplished since.
Uh,
We had just started fighting.
Oh, okay.
And so I guess we know from our scouting of Fornos that there definitely are orc kind there, goblins
Yep.
and orcs, that there's some kind of underground um stronghold or establishment they were coming in and out of. Um, I think that I would really want to have a sense of numbers um and purpose. Like why are they there?
Okay. Yeah. So I ungag the orc and I say in black speech, how many in Fornos of your kind in Fornos?
It's like this, and he says in Orc, "Unbound me, and I'll show you with my fingers."
I just smack him
Ah,
again. How many of your kind are in Fornos?
enough to eat all of you, especially that hobbit over there.
Alan,
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't understand it, but do you want to translate that for faster?
he was looking right at me and saying something in black speech.
What?
I'm walking over to him and smacking with my frying pan.
Just for the sake of it.
Tries to kick you with his bound feet.
Hmm.
What's your purpose in Fornos?
Live there.
Live there.
I live there. That's my home.
Okay, so I translate that back to the guys. So he says that they live there.
There's something else going on.
Yeah. Are you preparing for something?
We want it fair and square. It's our home.
He believes it's their home now.
Fine.
Well, who? Okay, yeah.
Um, I would ask Callan to ask him, well, having found your home, now how do you spend your time? What are you looking to do there in Fornost?
We had a road till you interrupted us.
We had what? Repeat that?
Roast.
Had a roast.
That elf over there looking over at Callan would have been nice garnished for our roast.
I smack him again.
Ah,
Here,
I,
Callan.
I do the same thing to him. Ah!
Callan,
Yes.
use this. I give him my frying pan.
Oh.
are we making eggs?
Well,
Frying pan.
no, I'm gonna smack him next time. Okay. Um, what else do I know? Who's your leader?
Later.
Clan leader. Um, father.
Mm.
Want to say something? I know you want to say it.
Grishnak. First Legion. Second cohort. Third troop.
Oh, now he's reciting his rank and serial number. I take the frying pan. I just hit him on just not aggressively, but somewhat aggressively, just on top of the head.
Damn. First Legion. Second cohort. Third troop.
Okay, I gag him again. I don't know what other information we're gonna get from him.
Yeah, do any of us have anything like persuasion?
Well, I have. No, I don't have pretty good persuasion or intimidation.
Anybody with a high charisma?
No,
I will say, remember,
but Unwin has inspiration.
I will say that given the roles happen the way they happened, plus characters can be convincing in other ways, not just based on numbers.
Right.
Good speech, dagger to the throat, other things. I won't get into what you could do because I'm not going to give you ideas other than to say that a persuasion slash intimidation roll can be higher than his morale with what I roll. So if you roll a 5 and I roll a nat 1,
Mm-hmm.
wins. Do you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? So if we go that route, so don't be afraid. Don't look at just the numbers and think, oh, it's not gonna.
Right.
You never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What other
I,
information do we want to glean from this guy?
What are they
That
planning on doing?
no, I really think numbers. Um, that those two things, numbers, and they say it's their home, but it's not like they're sitting in rocking chairs knitting by the
right.
fire.
And the numbers would be good for you guys because you want to bring this back to your captain or whoever, right?
Yeah.
I wonder is there a way we can force him to talk without getting too torturous? Um,
Yeah, and does whatever
What if we
information they
what if we
have.
just take them back?
Hmm,
oh, like back to where your camp is or whatever that you got to report to?
Yeah, where we got to report. Why don't we just let them
Oh, we could do that.
Taking the break.
take them in debris? And I mean, we could always Fastard's an amazing cook. I'm sure he can find some like high wattage chamomile and just like drug him.
hopefully.
Oh, we got the
Maybe.
frying pan. We can just knock him out with the frying pan.
Towndale steps out, or had stepped out, and said, "I'll be back." And he goes and he does some ranging looking around. The he doesn't see any uh doesn't see that they've tracked you guys. So
Okay.
um tells you, yeah, okay. That answers that question. And comes back in and he says it's they're long gone. Wherever they are, they're nowhere here near. We're about a day away from where we were in that little copse of trees.
Well,
A
thank you, friend.
day?
Say again?
I
A
s-
day?
Day away, yeah. 24 hours of travel away from where you were.
Uh,
It was a
Jeez.
long run.
I am running on empty here.
Yeah.
That run
Should
through
we-
Moria was longer than the movie showed. That was a long.
So, even though it's not a safe haven, or I don't know, if with Anwin's friend the ranger, is it a safe haven for us? Could we take a long rest
No,
here?
he sits there and he asks you guys if you want to do a fire. I think he thinks it's safe.
Okay.
So sets a fire back there and kind of does it in a way that it doesn't smoke you guys out. And pulls out a flute and starts playing. And
oh,
Nice.
faster, do you cooking?
What was it? What was that?
Are you cooking?
I am, yes.
And the guys are we're trying to speak through the gag.
yeah. Nope. Ignore him. I asked,
Mm.
what's the guy's name? The human ranger?
Talendale.
Talendale. What brought you to that area of Fornos?
I watch them all the time.
Oh,
It's
How
just
long?
well,
been here a while.
because we need to report back to who is it at Bree that we got to report back to?
Uh, well, our original patron was Lord Elrond.
You say that
Yeah.
to him?
Um.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right. So with the firelight, he pulls out a satchel and some papers and a leather bound journal. And he pulls it out and he rips a page out, opens it, and he lays out basically the region and he starts writing some numbers and arrows and things, and he's showing that they're coming from Avendum to the west. They're coming from northern Arnor, from the north down to Fornost, and it looks like they've been bringing in supplies and troops.
And they're all just coming to Fornos,
Mhm.
like the hub. Hmm.
And couldn't tell, but scouting as best as he couldn't see anything that they brought in, couldn't see it overland. It has to be underground. So whatever they're doing is probably in some tunnel network down in
Mm-hmm.
Fornos. So he draws a map of the area and he shows you that they're coming from Evendum. Let me
Well, this is really good information for you guys.
and
Mhm.
Anomenius. They're coming from Anomenius and from
So Talendale says this?
Talendale tells you that. So they're coming from up here down and then from Anomenius this way, or what was it once Evendum.
Have you ever heard of an ogre named Mormog?
Mormog? I have not, unfortunately, my friend. By the way, that smells wonderful.
Oh, thank you. It's just a simple stew. Don't have much ingredients anymore. Throw some more pork in there.
Well, he pulls out some fried fish. Says, "Will this do?"
Yes, that'll do nicely. Thank you.
And he gives you the fish head as well. So throw that in there. Sometimes I go to the lake at Anomenius, and if I can get away from the orcs that are there, do some fishing.
Thank you very much. Um,
And
well,
when, go ahead,
sorry.
sir. No, go ahead.
Um, Mormog was this ogre that was saying that he had created these holes all over Eriador and they were planning something big. So I was hoping that you would have heard something about him.
I've not, but I have seen several ogres come in, and one in particular who likes to drink from a keg as he's walking.
Hmm.
Let's call it a barrel.
Would
That
Bree
sounds like
be the
fun.
closest major settlement?
Correct. Bree and the Shire. So here's
I wonder there's you're tunneling towards Bree. Um, do we still have those rings that we salvaged off those dead humans?
Hmm.
Should we give it to Talon?
Calendar.
Or yeah, Talondale?
Um,
Or we can bring him right back to Bree or wherever it was.
if Nalasteus sees Callan reaching for the rings, he would want to either stop him or blindfold the goblin.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't probably bring it out yet. I would wait until we're home.
Because they were humans that we got those rings off of, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just wondering if he would appreciate them more,
Yeah, I just don't.
but not do it here in front of the orc.
Yeah. And the conversation that's been had to this point, is it been in a language that the goblin would be likely to understand?
He sits looking from one face to the other as you guys are speaking.
Nalasteus says, bring the rings out. We're going to have to kill the goblin anyway, and watches for the goblin's reaction.
You say that in black speech or
No, no, no. In whatever speech Callan,
Western, Western.
yeah, yeah.
his and you can't understand him. A is black speech and B is gagged.
Right, but there was no visible reaction.
He reacted to it.
Oh, he did. It's okay.
So
So
he understood.
he's understood everything we've said to this point. So,
Hmm. And so now says you're the other elf, right?
yep.
So I switch to Sindarin and I say, what do you suggest we actually really do with this orc?
Um, Nalasteus says, though, I don't like to kill at such a disadvantage. This is orc kind, and this orc kind now knows what we know. It can't return to Fornost.
Yeah. Well, I think our intent is to bring him to Bree. Is it
Um,
is that a good idea?
and you know, at this point, I would want to ask Artemis, Anwin, and Fastard as well. But
Mm-hmm.
with what we've learned from our newly acquired ranger friend,
Talondale.
yeah, I don't know what more this goblin could tell us.
Talk to me about how you guys are set up. He's thrown to the side. Basher's over there at the cooking fire. Towndale's kind of near him. Anwin is keeping watch at the entrance. Where's Artemis?
I would be looking out for anyone following us and or anything like that. Maybe even trying to cover tracks.
Is he
I'm
okay? So you're out.
not going to be far from anyone, but I'm definitely going to be trying to.
You're out scouting. Okay, that's fair. And then
Wait,
Anwin is actually looking out. She's standing at the entrance, looking out to covering you. So she's doing Overwatch part of this.
Okay.
Arwen, wait. I have an idea. Bring forth the leeches.
What? Why?
Use your leeches on the goblin.
Why? Why would I waste so on him?
I mean, not to heal him, but to like
But
hurt
your
him.
draws blood to cure to heal him. These things are precious. And then she leans forward. That's what we're gonna keep the whole time.
Oop, say that again.
We're going to keep him alive the whole way. Dropping him off.
I just thought maybe that you had leeches that would like, I don't know, irritate him or something, or hurt him a bit.
Put it on his eye, but that's kind of disgusting.
That's true.
Kind of hurts. Cruelly. Faster. Are you feeling okay?
No, I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Well, eat. What are you stopping you? You know you can eat whenever you want. We've had this, Pastor. All this time we've been together, we've never stopped you from eating. When you're over there snacking, and we hear it sometimes, we just ignore it. It's a hobbit thing. We understand. Little folk, the you know, your calories, I can't even your what's it called?
Metabolism?
You have higher metabolism than the rest of us. So we understand you have to eat a lot. I mean, how do you keep that great figure?
Oh, hard work.
A lot of running to keep up with the rest of us.
Hard work. So eat. Pastor. Grab one of those sausages off your back and just eat it. You have a couple left. Okay.
Well, we were running all this time, and
I'm gonna give some of that stew to the orc.
Yeah. As Callan does that, Melistaeus reaches up and cuts off a lock of his hair and slaps it on the serving and says, "Tonight, Goblin, you eat elf."
Okay. And it's Callan that's coming to feed him?
Yep.
Okay. What's your passive?
13.
Oh, okay. All right. So, um, he grabs your leg. Arms are no longer bound,
Oh,
and tries to knock you down. Doesn't succeed, but he rolls over and he tries to stand even though his legs are bound. Now, what you see in his hand is a small bone. You guys didn't search it. So,
Ooh.
what do you do, Callan and Alistair? You two are there.
Well, I just try and grapple him.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a grapple.
Is I just like just to hit?
Yeah, just roll. Just roll.
Okay.
We're gonna do it here at Theater of the Mind.
So I rolled an 8. Do I get any kind of bonus?
Use your strength and your proficiency bonus.
So just plus 3, so 11.
11, so that's unsuccessful.
Okay.
But he does punch you in the face, and then
Okay.
Sparta kicks you with a net 20,
Oh,
Ooh.
ouch.
and he does 4 points of bludgeoning damage into your stomach.
Okay.
What are you doing downstairs seeing this?
Same thing. I want to move to grapple him and
Go for it.
keep the bone. So plus proficiency and strength.
Correct. D20 plus your proficiency and strength.
Uh, 12.
12. So he cut his bonds, stands up, and he's heading out of the cave, just 30 feet away. But that's going to be on the next round. Callan, you're up, and then he's up after you. The orc is after you.
Okay. I try to I assume that I don't have my probably don't have my my bow with me right at the moment, right? Like
It's near you, but you're right next to the guy. If you move away,
yeah.
probably going to
Well,
spark.
yeah, I'm just gonna try and dive tackle him.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Was that 15?
That's successful. Yeah, you
Oh,
grappled him. He's grappled. He's
whew.
stuck, so he's going to try to get out of it. He's got a 6. He's not going to do it. Even with any bonuses, he's not breaking your grapple.
Oh,
He's grappled. Nalastasis, what do you do?
I say, guys.
Can I rebind him?
You can start reviving him, yeah. And he's fighting you off. Okay, so Callan, you're going to keep holding on to him, right?
Yep.
Are you going to hold an action, or are you just going to use this as your action?
I'm gonna use this as my action.
Okay, so while Nalastasis is trying to bind him, and you're doing that, let's see. Grapple is strength is 8 plus your strength plus your proficiency. So what would that equal?
I rolled a 15
No, no,
at the
no,
time.
no, no. I need. Okay, what is your strength bonus?
Oh, 0.
0. Okay.
Proficiency's +3.
Okay, so your DC is 11.
Oh, okay.
So he has to break that, and I roll 16 on the die. So he
Oh, okay.
breaks your grapple and starts headbutting Nalasteus. Nalasteus, what do you do?
Uh, so it's my round. I'm not.
Correct. It's your turn. So this is all happening all at once.
Yeah.
We're back
Yeah.
and forth.
Kill him. We don't
He's
need him
not wearing
anymore.
a helmet, is he?
No, no helmet.
No,
He
then
has
I'm gonna.
leather. He has leather armor on. The weapons are gone. I'm pretty sure you guys would have taken
Yeah.
the weapons off of
Yeah.
him. As far as that little piece of bone, that
Yeah,
was in his person. Wasn't.
I'm gonna headbutt him back first.
Go ahead and roll an unarmed strike.
So that's plus my strength and proficiency.
Correct.
9. Oh,
9 total.
9 total. Yeah.
Fresh uh, across him, and he goes to bite you. At this point, um, Fastrid, I'm gonna take some narrative license here. You overcome the shock of seeing all this. What do you do?
Frying pan, noggin.
Yes.
You're gonna run. So here's what I imagine happening. This little guy comes running and he jumps up in the air with the frying pan. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Or maybe you're gonna kneecap him. I don't know.
No, just right in the middle of the noggin. Uh, that's 1.7. Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Wow.
Yes.
Artemis, you're outside, right?
Yeah, somewhere out there.
You hear it out there. Clang!
I hear a ding.
So the orc getting beat and Fastard. How do you stand over him as you smacked him?
Uh, I just have my frying pan held up high. I give it a twirl, and then uh say, "Now he's quiet," and go back to um
Cooking.
to the frying pan to the cooking.
Now Alastair leans over to Callan and in the Elvish language says, "The little one is worth 3 of me."
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Hold on, guys. You guys ready?
Oh.
Right. I had to play it.
Mm.
Oh my
Do we need to keep this guy alive? That was such a hassle.
God. Oops, sorry. I gotta turn this off.
Yeah, I mean we're good. If you guys got the information from him, I mean I'm not there, but this is like just my mom throwing my 2 cents in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, and that was where I was thinking was we would have our rest, whatever it were here, and then ask what's the
Talondale?
yeah, Talinda ask how he would
So
best like us to
Talondale is just
dispose
standing
of
there
the
in
goblin
shock.
body.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I apologize.
No, that's just where I was going to is that we get a rest, and then as we're leaving, find out
All right.
how
So
Talinda would like us to dispose of this goblin body because I think we're done with it.
yeah, so Talondel's holding his flute, looking at all of you and watch like and Anwin goes, Fastred, oh my gosh. Is your pan okay?
Oh, did we kill him
Uh,
with a frying pan or we just knock him out with a frying pan?
Well, I'll get to that in a second. Hold on.
Okay.
I think I need a new one.
And you look at it and you see the big dent. And then you see a dent in his head, like unnatural dent, and he is not moving.
Pan is never gonna cook evenly again.
Yeah.
You could probably do a bun cake with it now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need a new frame.
Mhm.
No, no more eggs. Just boiled eggs in the pot because you have a pot. I know you got a pot.
I do. Yes. It looks like we're going to be having soft-boiled eggs for a while.
Or get some noodles and egg drop noodles.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah, so the orc is
Dead. Yeah.
he's got a big. If he was alive, he'd have a headache. Like
Faster just killed the orc with his frying pan.
well, he didn't have a lot of hit points left.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be-
Okay.
I mean, mechanically, but either way, this was classic. It was awesome.
So faster is cooking gives life and takes away.
Well,
Yeah.
his cooking gives life. His pan takes it.
Okay.
Oh my god! You know what? Can you imagine if you would have had a switch or a shoe? Oh Lord! A wooden spoon. Oh,
Yeah, spatula or something like that. Okay.
yep.
Well, do we want to rest for the night then?
Well, Tattendale says, "Why don't you search this guy?"
Yeah, why don't we search this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm gonna write in Discord what you find him. Oh, here you go. Hmm.
Jeez.
Oh my god! I just got come on, stop. I'm trying to type here and these or another. Okay. All right, there you go.
Okay. Bone picks, dagger in his boot, 2 silver pennies, piece of metal with a skull at one end, and several prongs on the other. Oh. It's like, does it look like a key?
Yes, absolutely. Looks like a key.
Interesting. So let's definitely keep that.
Right.
Um, 2 silver pennies. I mean, like, who we can divvy up two 2 pennies.
Mhm.
It'll buy a pint, right?
Oh, can we buy a new frying pan with that?
There you go.
There you go.
Paid you back for it.
Yeah.
Um, the leather, are there any kind of insignias or markings or anything on it?
Um,
Well, he did say that he was from what legion? First Legion?
First Legion. I wrote it down. First Legion. Where's my notebook? There. First Legion, Second Corps, 4, 3, third. Okay. 1, 2. In that, so the streaks is let me get my camera back on me. Okay, so he has 1, and then 2, and then 3. So they're like this.
And
Oh,
is it like a patch or is it something that
It's painted.
I'll say it's painted on?
Yeah, it's painted on the leather, haphazardly 1, 2, and then 3. So
Am I able to use his dagger to cut it off?
you can do that, yeah, absolutely.
Then I want to do that too.
Okay. It is you guys mind if we do a quick potty break?
No,
Sure.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Stop sharing.
5 minutes.
Be right back.
5, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So rest of the night, play the flute. Um he's gonna use Talendale's gonna use one of your guys' inspiration points, one of your fellowship points, to give everybody a long rest.
Mm.
Oh, good.
Oh, my cooking gives a D8 um to people that will use hit die.
Okay.
Good. That helped.
Actually,
So yeah,
But the long rest will replenish our hit points anyways, right?
once per journey, he can use a his disability, many long leagues, to give everybody a long rest.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know my hit die was down from 6 to 4. Does the long rest bring it all the way back up to 6 or just up 1 to 5?
This is going to be considered a safe haven long rest.
So it brings it all the way up.
Nice.
And same thing with the magical successes. It goes all the way back up to 3.
Everything,
Cool.
points included.
doesn't Safe Haven Long Rest get rid of um no,
Shut up.
I'm wrong.
You need there's an action you have to do on the not the fellowship phase, the what do you call it phase where you're in uh Rivendell. Bree. Look it up here. All right, don't do that. Don't do that. I was able to save it. So there's glue on the board, which I wound up sticking in my Lord of the Rings 5e book.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no.
And the page was sticking, actually on both sides. The page was sticking, which means I got glue on the book. Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just ruined the book. Oh. So while we're playing, I'm going to be doing this on paper to see if it'll eat this off. That's just great. Wonderful. Not that I.
Like if you put a little bit of rubbing alcohol or paint thinner on it and let it dry, it might break up the glue.
That's what I'm doing right now. I
Okay.
have some hand sanitizer with on it that's rubbing into the page, which none of my books are in trade quality anyway. So there you go.
It's character,
There you go. It's been used.
right?
Yeah, I had somebody post. I have I'm on several websites where people are trading rarer books, and this guy has one that's in one of those little things with it with a rating at the top. I'm like, dude, how are you gonna play with that? And the guy's like, haven't you heard of a PDF? And I'm like, okay.
Wow.
And I'm like, not the same, but I get what you're saying. I
Yeah.
I get it. Ooh, that's not healthy. What it just did. Oh, I just gotta let it dry.
Yep.
Yep. All right. That is what it is. Nothing else there. Nothing else here. I just have to leave it open now to dry. Yep. All right. So morning passes. Vestrid, what are you doing for breakfast?
I haven't thought that far ahead. Crap. Give me a second.
Oh, oh, you're resetting your stuff. I'm sorry.
Uh, uh, no eggs, but I will use the last of my sausage to uh, make something.
All right. Okay. And then Anwin, or not Anwin, Artemis. What you've been out in the woods or out there? Yes, at one point the day before. What are you doing?
Um, well, like I said, I mean, covering tracks, I guess. Maybe if I come across berries or some anything. I'll bring it back.
Why don't you do a hunting check? Yeah, you do.
That is a five on the die
No, not in these.
with
This part.
another six.
No, not too
So that
much.
would be 11.
Yeah, not too much grows up here. Thank you for the idea, Anastas. All right. Oh, let's see what he made. Oh, look at that, guys. Sausage biscuit.
Nice. That looks good.
Yeah.
There we go. That looks good.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna build a small pier or pyre for the dead orc. Nothing elaborate, nothing ceremonial, just just to get rid of it.
Uh, roll insight.
Insight?
Yes.
Oh, to see if it's gonna cause.
No, just to
Oh,
see if you think that it's going to cause this smoke that's
oh
gonna come
yeah.
up that you can see for miles around. I don't think I need to do that, but I just wanted you to roll it. See.
14 plus 6, 20.
Yeah, it's gonna. This
Cool.
big
Oh,
smoke's gonna.
okay. Which case I'll start digging a hole then.
All right. So yeah, hose dug, works dropped in there.
Yeah.
Nobody. No soliloquies or
Yeah, no tombstone, nothing, just
put him in there.
yep.
He's never gonna see his mama again. Poor guy. All right. So from there, you guys pack up to go.
Uh, yes.
Where are you
Yep.
headed off to, Talendale? Are you coming with us, or what's your plan?
Gonna stay up here, up north, and just keep an eye on the things. And if he has to, he's gonna draw them away from you guys.
Okay.
It's the way you guys explained it, or we're talking about it. He understands you have to get information back to Elrond, which he did hear you guys say that.
Yeah.
So he's gonna stay here.
Well, I appreciate your assistance.
You're welcome. Please be
Thank you for saving us.
problem. You know, goes a quick arm handshake with Anwin, wishes her well. Sees you guys off. So let's
Hey.
do some rolls.
Rolls for
We need travel, which is Anwin. Somebody please roll for Anwin at a 7.
15.
Okay. And then Artemis hunting.
26.
Oh gosh. Anastas.
20.
Oof. Perception. And then Bastard the Scout.
22.
22. Oh gosh. Not only were you able to find good food, wheat and barley, wild wheat, excuse me, some wild corn even. There you go. And a fawn that you can use to make some food. You guys were able to get back quickly. Then you got up here because you knew which way was home. And eventually you get into Bree without much trouble about a few days later.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
We
Coming,
earned it.
sorry, go ahead.
I just said we earned it to the group. We earned a safe journey home.
Definitely.
Is there like a lot of fanfare for us coming home or anything, or is it just?
No. I mean, well, you know what? To be fair, there's fanfare when you get to Artemis's house.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy to see you guys back. And
Yeah, they're good people.
little brother comes up, punches Sis in the shoulder, says, "Ha! I knew you'd make it back."
Now Alastaeus would greet Artemis's mother and ask if there's a chance that there might be tea on.
There will be. Give me a moment. She goes to heat up the water. Get the
And I'm
pot
eager
going.
to help with whatever I can.
Well, go outside
I miss.
and get some fresh tea, mint tea out of the garden. Or
Okay.
not tea, mint
Mint
leaves
leaves.
out of the garden. Yeah, leaves. Give me some mint leaves. And she looked at little Master Fastred,
Yes, ma'am.
and she reaches into opens it up, and she pulls out some Brie cheese.
Oh, thank you.
Young bird. That's what you asked me for.
Needed this.
Funny.
And tells everybody to sit down and relax, and gets the hot water going, brings it to a nice boil, sets it out, drops some tea leaves in it, or excuse me, tea leaves and the mint. Actually, she puts a mint leaf in each of your cups and then pours the tea.
Are elves fairly welcome in Bree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. I mean, they don't see them often, so it's kind of a, hey, that's an elf.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like, oh my God, no,
Right.
I've seen him
Yeah,
before.
we should introduce Callan, Artemis's
Yeah.
family.
Well, that's right. She doesn't, they don't know. So I would say,
Yeah.
hey, Mom, our new friend,
Is that your friend?
Ellen. Yes.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Master Elf, come on in. Yeah. No, excuse the place. It's a little rustic, what's it called? Uh, rustic house, I guess you could say.
Just lovely.
There's Bree. I'm gonna bring a nice little picture up because why not? There she is. Good old Bree. There's the
Okay.
hill behind it, the streets being what they are, so the houses are close and everything. You guys come through. All right, so tea is served. Um, she looks at Faster and says, "You're hungry, aren't you?
Yes, and
I got some leftovers. The rest of
oh,
you need a good home cooked meal, don't you?"
Mhm. Yep.
Always.
So she goes to grab some.
Nothing against Fastra's cooking, but it would be a pleasure to try out your home cooked meal.
We'll give it together for you guys. So, um, all right. So, what are you guys doing, or what is your plan on Bree? I guess I should say.
we need to find a messenger pigeon, like back in the Prancing Pony.
You need to find a what? I'm sorry.
Messenger pigeon, like when the Prancing Pony.
Hmm? So that's where they are. That's where they come
I'll
out.
send word to Elrond.
Yep.
Okay.
You guys head over that way.
Mhm.
Who's going to take care of that?
Uh, I'll go.
You go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You go back over there. Oh no, where did it go? I had it. I had it. I had it. Is it here?
First, before I go, I'm gonna cooperate the story, gather all our intel together into a message and write it out.
Write it out. Okay. What does the message say, señorito?
Um, Found Fornost. Um, there are a lot of them. Uh, give all the information that we have from what we've seen and everything else from what the ranger gave us. And yeah,
Okay. All right. When Faster's return, his plate is waiting for him.
Ooh, it's a feast.
Wow.
oh, look at that.
Lucky Hobbit.
Yep. And in fact, while he's gone, she tells all of you, now leave some for the little one. You know he has an appetite. Ah. And so I forget what it was. I think it was a silver to send it out, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so silver to send the message out. Message goes out. You actually have one waiting for you for your group.
Oh,
Oh, uh, well, I am going to open it when I get back to the rest of the group.
Oh gosh, I can't find the name. How do you write it? There it is. Okay. There you go. So when you guys come back, Bastard, you hand him the note, pass it around.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
So it has a very small seal, but pretty even for even though it's a small wax seal, it's pretty tight. And you have to kind of break it open slowly. And then when you open it up, it has that message here. After enjoying your meal and your tea, what do you guys do?
Well, what was your our that was our mission, was just to gather intel?
That was the original mission, yeah. Just wondering
Okay.
what you guys are doing from here. Where are we going?
I'm not too sure.
Uh,
Yeah, well, we don't want to impose on Artemis's family, but having sent the message to Rivendell about what we found, do we want to hang
we
out
should
here?
stay to receive the return message.
That would probably be a good idea.
So they like us at the Prancing Pony.
They do.
Some of us could take up rooms there.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm sure, whatever space that we have, the apple doors have at their place, they would allow as well. Maybe we have a room out back in another
Well, I'm sure you've got your
space.
old bedroom there.
Yeah, yeah. I got my old bedroom, so
Complete with all her old stuffed animals.
mhm.
Right, and
Well,
now Stace and Callan don't actually need beds. They can,
yeah.
you know,
I prefer the wild more so than you know, um furnished rooms and whatnot.
Well, I'll stay with in the pony, and when we get the message, I'll come back.
Very cool.
yeah, I think now Stace would then stay at the pony as well. Um, Not be obnoxious about it, but he knows that Fastard sometimes goes off on his own. So now Stace would want to keep an eye on Fastard.
Okay. So, um, you guys are here, and I hear what you're doing. We're basically going into the fellowship phase, coming out of the adventuring phase. If that's what you guys want, if you guys are going to stay here and kind of camp here, and we're, you know,
Yes.
we can do that. That's okay. It's actually pretty cool. Um, coming off of the coming off of the road and into Bree, the family meets you, greets you, you're fed. You make friends, new acquaintances, I should say, here in Bree. And the Bree the folk of Bree are hardworking a lot, most of them. Some of them do what they do. Some of Artemis's brother's old friends doing things up in Archit, Combe
Oh,
up there. I'm saying,
um, I forgot his name, but um, our ranger friend
Talondale?
who's over by the barrows, how's he doing?
oh, the guy in the barrels. Oh yeah, he's fine. That was what's exactly what's his name.
While I'm waiting for the message, I'll go and visit him.
Now Stace follows.
What do you,
Not like follows. Nalisteus asks if he can come along.
Hollis?
Alice.
Hollis. Do you go to the Downs to find him?
Yes, to check up on him, see how he's doing.
And I heard Nalisteus goes with him.
If
Good,
Bastard will have him.
Of course, the more the merrier.
good man. All right. And while those two are going out, Artemis, what are you going to be doing?
At home, waiting for the report and helping where I can at home and chilling with my brother.
Nice.
Trading stories and
Hmm?
hidden treats, trading stories and hidden treats, talking to each other.
Yeah.
What about you, Callum?
What time of day is it right now?
It's morning, next morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably be maybe checking out Bree or maybe hanging out with Artemis and her family or something.
Okay. For being a human town, it's not too bad. Um, most of the people here are like I said, hardworking folk. They have the fields up north and east and south. Um, Across the stream there are some old ruins of old Arnor there, and then up above and beyond that is the Barrow Downs. I don't know if were you here for that one? I don't think you were.
No.
Nope.
It was before you joined the group, so
I think he came like right after.
yeah.
Sam, what's Anwin doing?
Anwin is sitting there getting her papers together and logs that she tends to maintain. Is this it? It is.
So she's at Artemis's family's.
Yeah, she's staying there for sure in the family's house. Wait, this the right? Yeah, that's the right place. I am looking for the Barrow Downs pictures that we had. Because I had some posted. It's the High Moor. It's the last bridge. So while I'm doing that, Nanasteus, where were you going again? I'm sorry.
Um, with Bastard.
With Bastard, that's right. And
Yeah.
then Callan.
I'm gonna kind of maybe inspect the town, see what the defenses are like.
Okay.
Is it like city walls or is it just like an open town?
It does have city walls. The gates are manned at night, but they're open during the day.
Mm-hmm.
And
Stone or wooden?
wood. Most of the town is just the wood.
Okay.
They do have some high stone walls and stuff. Did I put you?
If you see anybody with a ring over their head, talk to them. They might give you a quest.
You've been playing for the ring.
Like an exclamation mark on top of their head?
Yeah, actually a ring, but I guess Pastor's been playing Lord of the Rings. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, because in Lord of the Rings Online they have rings over their head.
yeah. It's been so long since I played that. I can remember what it was.
It's still out there.
Yeah.
They are releasing a new expansion real soon, and you can play it for free. I mean, it is what it is. There's a free thing. You have to buy certain expansions. My recommendation: anybody go in there, buy all the expansions, and just play it out. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. It's the picture I was looking for. So that's actually a picture of
Oh,
a lot. That's a Lord of the Rings screenshot. So there's Bree Hill up there, and then all of this is Bree. You can see it has some this
okay.
is old Arnor. That's old Arnor, but then they have their own little wooden palisade all the way around. This is the east gate. That's the actually no, I take that back. That's the south gate. The east gate is up here, and then there's a gate that goes out this way towards Arcade and Combe, and then out to the east are the strawberry and wheat fields, and to the west goes towards the river. Buckleberry Ferry is out that way to the west, and then you have these ruins here, and then to like this way, like if you were to take this trail and keep going, you would wind up in the Barrel Downs.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's pretty accurate. The map. Let's see. I do have a Bree. There it is. Let's stop here. I guess this is a map from Lord of the Rings Online. So here's Bree, Combe, Archidale, Staddles over here, and then you have Chetwood South is some fields. And then this is at right here where it says Edrith.
Mhm.
Towards the north. That's what you were looking at. The screenshot of Lord of the Rings with guys on a horse looking north. That's what you were looking at from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Midgewater Marsh, Weathered Hills, Weathertop's over here somewhere. And then the Barrow Downs, and then Old Forest, and then Buckleberry Ferry. So pretty accurate what they did. You guys had traveled this road up north to Fornos that way.
Right. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of inspecting defenses because I still think there might eventually be some sort of attack on Bree.
Okay.
So just kind of gather the lay of the land, see how defensible it could be.
Oh, I guess I could do that. I'll bring that back up. Gotta see. So again, Bree Hill, so small mountain range this way. Staddles here, Combs here, Arcadale. They have a little valley with a small lake, and then the Midgewater. The road leading to up that way, the road up and down, along with this river that actually, yeah, and then the Buckleberry River. So if you look at it, it's in the open,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't mean they wouldn't fight.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Okay.
hardy folk.
Okay.
Yeah, if a full 10,000 orcs come down, that's a problem for them.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, and then south of here is Tharbad. Way south. Do I have that map up?
Where the Denlendings are.
Say again?
I said where the Denlendings are.
Tharbad? I think Tharbad's a dwarven settlement, isn't it? Over here? Yeah. Hold on.
Be right back real quick.
Okay. Yeah, here's Tharbad here, Swanfleet. Where's Bree? Bree is. Did I just pass it? Old Forest, Brandywine Bridge. There's Bree right here. And then Tharbad's down here. This is in direct relation to your question. Yeah, there it is. Tharbad is partially ruined city. Yes. Once part of the King of Arnor. Okay. Yeah, it's an old Arnor settlement. Parts of it are still inhabited, but most of the city is in ruins. Okay.
Cool.
Sorry. Want to make sure I added this accurate. Here we go. Okay. Now, where am I? Oh, faster.
Yes.
Going down the stairs. Coming up over the hill, you can you see how it's watching you guys come up that hill, he saw you from the distance and he waves at you and he comes up and he goes, how are you guys doing?
Oh, a lot better now.
Now, what was the problem?
Uh, we went up to Fornost, and
How was it?
there's a lot of them.
A lot? Define a
Uh,
lot. Like like a large host?
From what we can see, it was at we saw at least 100, and that was just them walking around. There's got to be more underneath all of that.
Doesn't sound healthy in any way. And looks over it, and Anastasia and waves, greeting you.
Yeah, and now Staeus asks, and how do the torches burn here?
They burn well, and thanks to your help for that one night that I was not doing well.
Hmm.
What are friends for?
What So you said you saw a large host up there. Have you
Uh,
spoken to the Bree Council yet?
we uh we have not, but that's something we should do right now, Stace.
Yeah, certainly. And in addition to the host that we saw, we heard a trustworthy report of others coming from both the west and the north, and
When you
holes
say
in the
others,
ground.
do you mean as in uh, people like us?
No, no, more orc kind.
That is not all. It's
We
not
we
all.
sent we sent a message to Lord Elrond, but yeah, we should talk to
Yeah, that
the Bree
sounds.
Council.
He's seriously concerned. Um. All right. So you guys are here. Back to Artemis's AFK. Nelasteus gave you some information about local lore and you're running around town. Are you doing anything else?
Oh, Callan?
I'm sorry, Callan. Yes, thank
Um, no, I think at this point I'll start heading back to Artemis and Anwin, and yeah, maybe try to meet up with the rest of the group and see what if they've heard back from. Oh no, I guess he probably wouldn't have heard or wouldn't have received back word from Lord Elrond yet.
So my question to the party as a whole, do you want to do a fellowship phase in Bree? And are you guys planning on going anywhere else in Middle Earth? Hey,
Currently, no, till we wait for the message.
you gotta wait for
And
the
then yes, and we also want to talk to the council.
Yeah, I agree with that.
okay. And Artemis, what about you? Stand up playing home for a minute?
Yeah, until we get a hint on where to go next, receive the message, kind of know where to go from there.
Perfect. So basically what's going to happen now is first, before we start the adventure phase, we're going to do what's called a council, and it's a social encounter. You guys are going to come up and introduce yourselves to the council, and Artemis, you're familiar with them, which is a group of people that have been elected or appointed by the people to see the day-to-day, not the day-to-day, the larger um, they get together like to set trade, to deal with any kinds of larger outbreaks. But for the most part, people are left alone. They have a
Mm.
sheriff that handles, typical crimes, but when it comes to like they have to do a trade agreement with a shire and the council come together. Or they need to talk about, hey, we need to expand a wall or fix or even budget for the sheriff and his or his or her people that are working and different things like that. So they're there, but they kind of just say, we're good where we are. And some of them are merchant captains, some of them are just people that have been there forever, um, wise older people.
Is
Um,
Artemis's mom or pop of the council?
Dad has in the past been on the council, but shenanigans. I don't want to be involved in that.
Politics.
Sometimes. Um, council. Write this down. And so who is going to be your spokesperson?
Artemis.
What?
Well,
Okay, so what am I doing now?
You're going to introduce the party. You're the spokesperson. So,
I'm the spokesperson, so I have to introduce the party to these. And what are they supposed to do for us?
what you're doing? Well, go ahead and fill her in. She was AFK. I'm going to look something up, please.
Okay, so we are going to talk to the council about what we saw in Fornost because they are very close to Fornost, and they need to be aware of what we saw.
Okay,
Big host that's gathering up there,
I
and
wonder
be
what their
prepared
final.
if and when they decide to move south.
Okay.
And so you know where the council is. It's in the sheriff's house and upstairs. Um, how do you call them to come together?
Is there like
Did they
a
not call us?
No, they have not called you. You guys are saying that we need to go tell, or it was advised by Hallis, the ranger from the Barrel Downs, that you guys tell the council of Bree what's going on.
is there like a
Then we
town
should just,
clerk or there's somebody that can summon?
There is.
Maybe get word to the clerk and get them to or get him or her to summon the council.
yeah, tell them we have news, important news that needs to be shared.
Okay.
Emergency meeting.
Yeah, town meeting.
So the clerk, Ethelard, greets you, and he was somebody that you went to school with, and quick hug, and then, oh, hey, Artemis, how are you doing? And are you going by yourself or are you with your companions?
I don't know. If they want to come, then they should all come and they can put in their bits too while we're all talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we should all go just to show that, yeah,
And introduce
yeah,
each other, So
be together from the beginning. That they would see us as a group.
All right. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna write the names of the council in the Discord. Which second. Quicker. The bottom. Come on. There we go. Town meeting, that's hilarious. Okay. Um,
I thought it was appropriate considering the month.
excuse me.
I said I thought that GIF was appropriate considering the month that we're in.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not complaining. Oh, that's what I did wrong. I figured as much. I knew it. Okay, there we go. There's your puppy. So they tell you to come by tomorrow afternoon after dinner. Um, you come in. They're seated in a.
You said to tomorrow. Have we gotten the message by then or
Yeah,
still waiting?
you're still waiting.
Okay.
Still waiting. And they're setting a semicircle. They're sitting in a semicircle, so it's a half moon table, and they have pew like or excuse me, benches, where people can sit and come in. Um, Over to the right, you see a chair, which Artemis, this is where it's usually the sheriff will hold court on different issues. People, I want to sue you, or you've done me wrong on the deal. Where the sheriff will sit there and he'll give rulings on different things, and well, you're going to pay a sheep, and you're going to give him 10 pennies for your dog killing his goat, things like that. Um, the they're all sitting there, looking at you guys and waiting for whoever the spokesperson is to go ahead and introduce the company.
Well, then we go up and introduce our all the group: Artemis,
How do you do it?
Fastrid, Nelisteus, Kellen, and Anwin, and then we have important information regarding activities to the north.
Mm-hmm. But how do you
And
introduce
then
the company?
these are my group of comrades. We're on I guess, a mission of sort, to from should I mention their name though?
I mean, it's introductions. Some of these people don't know. Well, most of them don't know any of you guys, other than maybe you, Artemis.
Uh, Even Gandalf?
I'm sorry, say again.
Would they
No,
even know Gandalf?
Well, Gandalf's not even here, but you
I
can
know
I,
that.
I
Yeah,
mean, if he,
everybody knows Gandalf. Yeah, everybody in Bree knows Gandalf for sure.
Okay.
but
And
you can
then
probably name drop Lord Elrond and say that we were on a mission from him, um, to check out stirrings in the north.
and yeah, and that's what I would say. We would just relay information from what was going on up north.
You're being real general, and I respect that. But I'm looking for some specifics. I want you to, like, hey, this is Fast Reddy's from the Shire, so on and so forth.
Okay. So then these are my friends, fellow travelers: Fastrid from the
I give a
Shire,
bow.
Nalisteus, Callan, we've just met recently, Anwin from where's Anwin from?
She's one of the Rangers of the North.
Rangers of the North. And that we have some information of the goings on in the encampment.
Okay, so
We're-
do any of you speak up while Artemis is speaking, or do you let her continue?
We let her talk, but when she introduces us, we probably like give a bow and um stuff like that.
Okay, so I want you to roll a charisma check, Artemis. You can use persuasion if you wish. Now, if you want to intimidate, that's up to you.
Charisma, well, I think they're all the same. Well, you said they're all one, all of them
Okay.
matter. And that is a 5 altogether.
Five, and
Do I add something to it?
you add your charisma.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. So
Does
Emily,
she get any bonuses because she's an actual resident?
I'm working on that.
Sorry.
Emmeline laughs and says, Artemis, you're always the most direct one, and that's just we understand that that's how you speak. However, we need you to be a little bit more clear as to your purpose here. I mean, we're here on our time to address you. So please go continue.
Is
Well,
Emmeline the council leader?
Emmeline is one of the is she was the one that spoke first of the seven.
She was a horse trader.
we're just trying to give a heads up. We're trying to give you a warning as to the information going on up there and all the orcs and the tunnel system. And oh, and I forgot, we have the rings from the dead soldiers
You pull
that
that,
we did retrieve.
pull
And
that.
I do pull those out.
Okay, so how does this all fit for us, Miss Artemis? And this time it's ATS, the sheriff.
I don't know. It's just information.
There are a whole bunch of orcs in
Yeah.
Fornos, and if they decide to leave Fornos, they might be coming up this way.
No, nobody comes up from Fornos. Those people don't ever bother us. And that's Balbus, the stable master.
Hmm. Okay then.
There were
Well,
people from Fornos before the orcs came there?
Well, at one point it was
Yeah.
the stories tell us that it was Arnor, but right now it's a ruin. There's nothing there. They don't mess with us. And it's Abba the farmer.
It
huh.
was a ruin before. That was a ruin filled with orcs.
What proof do you have other than some rings?
You were given a quest. Sorry. Artemis and the group was given a mission by Rivendell.
Hmm?
And I met them along the way to investigate Fornost on rumors of orcs being gathered there. So I was already tracking some orcs up in that area and ran across this group. We then came together and checked out Fornost to gather information to send back to Rivendell. And we have information, we have proof that orcs are gathered there. We believe they are tunneling underground, and this is the closest settlement to Fornost.
They start to look at each other.
So
And
we feel that there might be an imminent threat to Bree, which is why we wanted to gather you and let you know so you can shore up your defenses and evacuate the town if you need to, or whatever you guys feel will be most necessary if this threat comes.
I don't
and
think they care much about these threats.
while
I don't.
Hold on, do you say that out loud,
while
Artemis?
I'm
She's whispering.
whispering to the
Yeah.
person next to me.
Hold on.
They don't seem to care about what's going on up there.
I don't think they believe us.
I know. I don't. They said I don't. They said, well, what does it have to do with us? So I don't know. Maybe they're
Well,
okay with it.
they didn't believe that there was orcs in Fornost.
so
So do
while
we have proof.
Here's a bone from his pocket before we killed him.
yeah, and
And
while Callan was, delivering his information to the council, Nalistaeus, trying to get Artemis' attention, said, show them this insignia, and hands her the scrap of leather, and that it's regiments, it's companies, it's corps of orcs. And if they don't mind that being on their doorstep, then we'll still be here to defend them when it comes crashing.
Okay. You hand that to Artemis, you were saying?
yeah, I mean that's about it. I'm gonna leave you with that information, and you do what you want with it. And best of luck.
Well, hold on before you cut it all off. You take this from Nanasteus, this little piece of leather with the little markings on it.
Yeah, if he hands it to me, then yes,
So what do you do with it?
we're showing them.
Okay, so Anselm looks at it and says, "Why did you start with that?" And they grab it and they put it in front of them on the table. They said, "That's the proof we were looking for." It's not that we don't believe you, Artemis. It's just when you're talking about us having to gather funds to fully put together a militia, we need proof. And
Oh
thank
yeah, no, you were okay with it. You just didn't care. You were like, well, what does that have to do with us? So I figured, maybe you were
right,
just a little lax about it. And I was like, okay, fine. Here's some rings.
right. So
Now Listeus
let's
has
not care
the
anymore
little
because you don't seem
insignia.
like, just because your parents are living here, that's okay.
No, we can
I'll,
move out.
I'll move my parents out. Bye.
Right.
I'm like,
I
let's
heard
go,
it.
mom.
Coming,
It's
mom,
time.
dad. Head
It's like
north.
It's
it's like
really not the
it's
best
like
place to be.
It's like a hurricane evacuation, only it's
Yeah,
like an orc storm evacuation. It's like, okay, yeah,
exactly.
we'll go to another coast.
I need to pause.
Yeah.
I need to pause and qualify something. Um, I'm never one to force someone to role play because that I've experienced that. Sonia has too, and it's never a fun time. But it's one of those. This is one of those scenes, and it's a council, and there's benefits from it if you guys are successful. So these benefits go into what happens into the next phase of your game, i.e., the fellowship phase. So it behooves the players to participate, however, whatever is most comfortable for you. And if you come out of it on the good side, it it actually like I said, it benefits you later. So I guess what I'm trying to say is just don't hand wave something like this. Like, oh, they don't care, whatever, because there's going to be a consequence. That's I'm just saying that it's going to happen that way. It's kind of like in a video game. Hey, come help me, and you're like, no, I'm not going to care about your little question mark. I'm going to run away, and then you come back, and that's the guy you needed to buy something for, and now he has a silver thing on top of his head, and he doesn't want nothing to do with you. And that's happened in World of Warcraft. It sucks. But anyway,
All right, I'll be nice. I won't be snarky. This is the evidence. You know what? I'll just be really nice and sweet about it.
okay. So your reasonable request is for them to be ready for something that may be happening up north. That is reasonable, and especially since you have put this out there. So I need at least one success from a charisma check. So choose somebody that's present here at this table and have them roll a persuasion check.
Can we just use a magical success? Here, I'm gonna choose somebody with a magical success. Go ahead. I do not have one of those.
That is possible. You can.
Do you have a good persuasion bonus, Artemis?
No,
Does Anwin?
I have a.
Anwin does, but I want the people that are present to
Oh, okay.
because I don't have her character sheet.
Oh, okay.
But
We
but
we we,
Sam,
we
it's
just
funny
want
when you talk to yourself.
Say it again.
I do have one, but that's it. Just one.
we watched Fastred brain somebody with a frying pan earlier.
Huh.
They might be I don't know what the right word is. He yeah. Now I'll stay, I suppose, Fastred.
Yeah, I'm fine with Astrid.
We use
Me?
Yeah.
a
Astrid, let's hear it.
fellowship point.
Use a fellowship point to give yourself advantage, right? There's that
I will
too.
use a fellowship point to give myself advantage.
Okay, so let me hear the speech. What are you trying to tell them on top of everything else that's been shared and thrown on the table?
I hold up a finger to the council and turn to the rest of the group. Are you sure for me? I no magical successes whatsoever.
If all else fails, offer a dinner.
Yeah, now Stas just cocks his head and smiles at Fastred.
I don't have good charisma.
None of us do, it seems. All we need is a good roll, and then you got your bonus.
I mean, I don't see why. I think I'm having a hard time understanding why they need much of a push to be like, hey, wow, at least let's try to investigate. Like, I don't know. If it were me, I'd be like, oh, if someone brought something like that to me, I would be like, okay, let's do this. So what can we do to prove to you that what can we do to help you and us understand each other and be
We
on the
need a good
same
roll.
page? All right, I'm gonna roll.
All right, you're rolling at advantage with your.
That's a 14 on the first one and a 19 on the second one. That's
Oh,
without the
see?
modifier. So there we
That's
go.
that's
Let's
awesome. Good
go.
job.
So
Mr.
Art,
Mario.
here's how I imagine is Artemis and Listen, folks,
Impatientness. Yes.
let's hear it.
Listen, there's gosh darn orcs to the north. Okay, something's fishy up there. We're trying to let you know what's going on. We got the dead people's rings.
Hold on. Now let's do
This look.
Oh
We've
yeah.
had a hell. Look, I'm covered in blood. No, I'm not covered in blood. This is concerning, and we're trying to warn the town.
what just happened.
Yeah. Now stay has dropped.
Yeah, something just happened. I'm in a different place than where I needed to be. Oh, there I am. Okay, where is he? Where's United States? Hold on. There he is. You know what? It's going to be on video. Go ahead, lady.
Okay, we're trying up north. There are orcs that are gathered there. They live there. They're causing problems, potentially, maybe. Okay. But we're here to just let you know. Does this concern you at all?
It does
What are
concern.
your
Now that
thoughts?
you,
What are your thoughts on this?
well, with your insistence, and now that you've provided proof to us, we're going to have to sit there and discuss how are we going to fund a militia and maybe even a scouting party up north. Um,
Um, if it helps any, um, I did send a message to Lord Elrond,
oh,
um,
great.
about what's going on up there, and we're waiting on his message. Um, when it comes, we will give that to you to um help with any decision making.
So Aetius, the sheriff, looks at Faster and says, "Thank you. That helps us greatly." And okay, so um, they nod at each other and says, some murmuring about, raising the proper funds to call up some of the veterans, the people that are, on retired or leave, so they can sit there and bring the militia up to where they need them to be. And then looks over at Faster and says, "Do you think you need to let the sheriff folk know?"
That would be that would be their other target. Yes.
And then Callan and Anastasius, um, Aetius looks at both of you and says, "What about your friends in Linden to the west?"
Yeah, I will send word.
Very well. Um, let's see. Okay. So what they wound up thanking you. They ask if they can keep the piece of leather, and the rings that you put on the table, Artemis, in your own feisty way. And they thank you.
Listen to me.
What was that?
I'm like, listen to me.
Linda, listen.
And they you know say, thank you. We're going to talk for a little bit about what we need to do. And we don't want to bore you with these details. However, please, make yourselves available so that we can, maybe count on you to help us here and maybe even point south if you're open to that.
Of course.
Okay. So Berard, the old timer, comes out and he bends down to Artemis and says, "That's how you do it." And he walks back and sits down.
I see. Okay.
You like him because he's like just like you, to the point. The hell is all that? And
I
and
don't understand about beating around the bush. You might as well just say it.
and Emmeline and you, something may have happened a long time ago, and she's just like, whatever. You're not my favorite person. Sometimes you
It's
get cringe
okay.
and awkward, and she doesn't like it.
That's fine.
Every once in a while, she looks at you, she's like, "Man, you're skibbity. Get out of here." Sometimes you act Ohio, and she just can't handle all that cringe. You need to work on your riz with her. Just saying.
Well, we don't like each other anyway, so I guess I really don't care.
Okay. So yeah, council ends. Um, this work.
If we're leaving there on the way out, Alastaeus just gives a little shake on Fastred's shoulder. Just a little encouraging shake, thankful shake.
So you guys were successful. I'm sorry, I'm listening to you. I'm just looking at okay, here we go. Persuasion. Okay. So on the next persuasion check with the council, you guys will have a +5. Okay,
Okay.
there's your reward for that. Okay.
We have a +5 where? What? Say that again?
Next time you roll a persuasion check with the council, you'll have a +5.
Sounds good.
If we walk past the prancing pony, I want to send word to Gilgalad
You guys
about.
Gilgalad is dead.
Oh, who's my current leader of Linden?
is Glorfindel? Was it Glorfindel?
Yes.
Yeah, it was Glorfindel.
Okay, so I send word to
All over the place these days.
yeah, I'll send word to whoever the leader is. Just let them know what is transpiring.
Perfect. And then now Stas, what about you?
Um, is it still early in the day?
It's probably past second breakfast.
Have I noticed a blacksmith?
There is blacksmith in town. Yes, it's over by the west gate.
Okay, then I'll enter the prancing pony to retrieve the Reaver of Moria, that axe head,
Okay,
and head to the blacksmith.
perfect.
And
Undertaking. Okay.
can I go with him to request a new frying pan?
Nice.
Uh,
You're more than welcome to come, Bastard. I want you to have a new frying pan as much as anyone.
So we're going to resolve all these different things that are happening as far as the messages that are going forward. So that's going to happen along the way. Right now, we're going to enter what's called the fellowship phase. The way it works is you set a duration. You choose a destination if you're going to go somewhere. I'm hearing that you guys are going to stay here, maybe. There's a spiritual recovery if required, and then you choose undertakings. So it could be several weeks, it could be several months, it could be a year. It really depends on you guys. Right now, I think the time of year was I think it was early in the year, but the winter. Is that right? I think that's what
yeah,
it
it was cold. Mhm.
and again, you guys are staying here, correct?
Yes.
Uh,
I am.
Yeah,
I
I thought it was like dependent on what we hear back from Rivendell, that
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
stay at least that long.
That's fair. Okay. So I'll just go over what else is in here and then we can resolve that.
okay.
Spiritual recovery, your shadow fate points basically are removed.
Nice.
Yeah, you would remove all your shadow points in this. And then your undertaking, so the passage of years, it's basically how long time we're not looking at. Undertakings include gather rumors, kill scars, or meet a patron, ponder story and figured maps, recount a story, strengthen the fellowship, study magic items, write a song. Okay. And this is all on page 111 if you guys have the book.
Yeah.
Starting with, I'm sorry, page 112. Gather rumors. Choose this undertaking to receive a rumor from the lore master. Until the next fellowship phase, player heroes of the company have advantage on intelligence checks related to that rumor. So that's that one. Healing scars, it's basically removing shadow scars. That's not relevant. Meeting a patron, chooses taking to meet one of the company's friends and allies when spending the fellowship phase in a location where the individual can be found. And if the patron is available for a meeting. In addition, player heroes with a calling favored by the patron start the next adventure phase with inspiration. Ponding story and figured maps. Until the next fellowship phase, player heroes in the company have advantage on pathfinding checks, which is pretty good. I'm going to skip brazen air because I don't think we're doing that. Okay. Recount a story. You choose this undertaking to replace one of your distinctive features with a new one, choosing a quality that you displayed in the narrated episode. Players can choose a trait from the distinctive features of their culture or run other ones, backgrounds, or even propose a new one of their own creation. You can choose this undertaking to replace one of your tool proficiencies with another tool. The proficiency you replace must be one that is benefiting from a feature such as expertise that doubles your proficiency bonus. If you have the expertise feature, you can choose this undertaking to replace one of the proficiencies you choose for the expertise with one of your other proficiencies that isn't benefiting. So basically, you can modify your character. Okay. Strengthen your fellowship. Choose this undertaking to raise the fellowship rating by +1 until the next fellowship phase. Study magical items. Choose this undertaking to learn all there is to be discovered about the qualities of all magical items in the company's possession. Write a song. Choose this undertaking to compose a song, choosing whether it will be a lay, a song of victory, or a walking song, which it gives you the information there. So it's on video. If you guys want to study that when we're offline, just I've read them to you here if you don't have the access to the book. And then if you need me one-on-one, I can meet with you within the next 2 weeks to go over it. That said, after a few days, you get a response back from Rivendell. Bastard, you were the one that sent the message previously, right?
Yeah, yes, and I stayed in the Prancing Pony to be the one to receive it. So once I get it, I'm uh, running towards the farmhouse, like Aragorn and Edoras.
And
I
now
got the message. The message is here.
and now Staeus is striding at about 1.5 times his normal pace behind to keep up. I think I lost Jell again.
Did we?
Maybe not. No, okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Got it?
I
Oh,
think
Got
I'm
it.
back. Yeah, I think I'm back now.
You're there. You haven't
Yeah.
lost you.
Well, I thought I was lost for another minute.
nope.
I was just typing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, gee, working through and sign up.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
What are the green arrows of the Shire?
They must
Hobbit
be,
archers.
yeah, the Hobbit.
Bastard.
I didn't see anything that was gone.
Say that again?
No.
What
I
was
didn't
that?
see anything when I was at Fornost. I was too worried about the orcs. No.
No. Astrid, I can speak of proof.
Mhm.
I saw you.
Yeah.
I'm not a green arrow.
A Hobbit archer is all he asked for proof of. A Hobbit who takes down an opponent with an arrow is a Hobbit archer.
Look,
There,
right here.
somebody had about
Good point.
Hobbit archers. Didn't somebody have a dream about that?
I think multiple people did, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did,
Mhm.
yes.
Yeah. So
And
But
and Hollis said something about the green arrows, I think.
yeah, but also in one of our battles, didn't Caster take something out with an arrow?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's the proof that Nalisteus will bring is his word that he has eyewitnessed Hobbit archery. It's a real thing.
That doesn't count. We're talking about something that happened in the past,
and
not
when
recent past.
steps forward, Master Bastard. Sometimes you're too literal. And sometimes all someone needs is a good story so they can feel better.
All the best stories are true.
You're more than welcome to tell Master Bilbo that you did not witness any Shire archer shooting and killing the enemy so that he can lose his bet with the elf that was with him. And no offense to Nalasteus and Callum.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
All right. So, you got
Now we're waiting on them
Oh,
to bring
oh,
their little.
oh.
huh?
Council. The council. We need to give this to the council.
You go running.
Yes.
You share with your friends first. Obviously, you did because it's him.
Yes.
Okay. So you get to the clerk, hand it to him. He thanks you. Anything else?
Um, no, no. Just I got it. Give this to the council, and we'll be receiving uh help in a few days. Hopefully, we'll be able to coordinate something.
Okay. And Nalsteus and Kellen, what are you guys' next moves?
Uh, not too much. I guess we just wait for Bilbo to show up, and then an envoy will come and meet us with us in Bree. So in the meantime, what? Yeah, just sit and wait for that to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, same. Just consulting with the blacksmith about that axe head.
Okay. All right. And then the Artemis, what about you?
I'm going to sit with the fam and wait for the news of the envoy and go from there.
All right.
Do whatever I can do around town.
Sounds good. Is this a good spot to pause?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah,
Level 7.
level
Level 7.
7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
You'll need it.
so how? So I just have to go through like the book and see what level 7 gives me.
Right. And then
Okay,
forget that you have the ability to change something in this fellowship phase.
right.
Choose that undertaking.
Okay.
So
Those are the ones that what you just went over. Those were our options.
yeah, and it's at page 111,
Very
I
many.
think I said it was
Yeah, 111 or 112. You said.
somewhere in there. You'll find it.
Um,
Yes, Fester.
I'm going to go for rumors,
Okay.
specifically rumors about archers and Farnost.
This will be important. Oh yeah, I better write this down.
So each of us chooses one thing, or does the fellowship as a whole choose one thing?
I think last time we did each of you did something different.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That's what we did last time. Let's see.
Yeah, I
We
don't
can
have
we
any. I don't
can
have any magic items, so there's nothing I can check with that. So
Yeah, if players are encouraged to enter in detail what they do during fellowship phase.
okay.
not limiting themselves to those activities with a direct gaming effect. You might inquire about needs, problems, opportunities. Keep in mind the link of fellowship phase and its geographical limits. Keep that in mind. Excuse me. They must
So
not introduce new background information, subject exploring their player location. Well, anyway, it's there on page 110. That's where it's.
the magic item research, it said that you can do that for all items in your party.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know Artemis has a magic weapon, right?
Yeah.
So
Astrid, do you?
I got a short sword that Onwin made.
Okay.
So
We could
yeah, what I would like is for you guys to post in the Discord which undertaking you're going to take, and then I can provide feedback back that way. Um, it's specifically to that note.
okay.
Okay, that's all
Okay.
right.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. I hope you guys have fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. Always, love this game.
Yep. Good campaign.
Me too. All right, you guys take care. Be safe. If you're in any of those, even close to any of those zones, please get out of there. And I don't know exactly where everybody is. I think. Oh no, all three of you are out west. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
almost.
I'm way too far away for that.
Yeah.
No, we're not near it. North Carolina was the closest one, which that was
Yeah.
pretty.
And
Hey, North Carolina,
Red,
jeez.
Red's coming back, so hopefully she's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what I understand, she was coming back, and that she would be back by before Thursday for sure.
Okay.
That's
Right.
good.
All right.
All right, guys. Good night.
Okay.
Good night,
Perfect.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye,
Good night. Bye bye.
Take care.